Hey, everybody. Welcome to a very contentious episode of Mean Boys.
Yeah, we're pretentious.
Yeah, we're curvy. I don't know.
Yeah, we're polenta.
Inventions.
No, this is a fucking insane episode.
Everyone, look, we're tired, and I just found
Connor worked for like 12 hours a day.
Step.
Me and Tom flew in from Oklahoma, and this is what happened.
I had a lot of grilled cheese sandwiches, and I don't feel
we didn't even talk about that in the episode.
Yeah, we sure did. It real quick.
Hang on, let me explain what happened. So we were in fucking Oklahoma, and they give you like a $50 food card to use over the 2 days at this casino. And we went to like one meal, and we still had like $30 left. So Tom just went to the snack bar and was like, I'm going to buy all the food I can.
Yeah.
And I'm like, okay, he's going to get himself a nice big dinner. I look over, and I realize he has gotten, how many was it? 9 grilled cheese sandwiches?
No, I got 2 orders of chicken tenders and 5 grilled cheese sandwiches.
Yes, the Oklahoma speedball.
And they bring it out to him just stacked in 2
like
fucking like lugs.
Oh, yeah, I saw that. It looked like you were doing a Postmates order.
It was a
to the guy from the end of the fourth
Did you
Monty
eat all
Python
of that?
movie.
I ate most of it.
Jesus Christ. No wonder you feel like shit.
Yeah,
Dude,
I feel.
you ate a cinder block made of microwave.
And I've been eating like so healthy and exercising and all this shit, and then I got high was the problem. I got high after that.
I was going to not eat dozen sandwiches.
Wasn't going to eat a surfboard of cheese and then most of a fucking chicken.
Could have eaten a moderate amount of chicken, but that seemed low. Because I was high. Tom ate some food. It was too much.
Then I pooped on an airplane. Oh, if you want to hear more Mean Boys
And why would
gems
you?
like that, just give us your money. Already? Go
How
to
close are we to Snark
patreon.com/Mean
Week right now?
Boys.
What?
How close are we to Snark Week?
Oh, we're like $65 away.
Patreon.com/Mean Boys. $5 a month gets you access to an hour of new bonus content every week. A little
Wow.
extra Mean Boys action.
Bonus
$10 a
content.
month get you that, plus a piece of merch in the mail. We'll be announcing this month's merch very soon. If you want to go butt nasty, and somebody just did this, $100 a month, you can be on this fucking show. Plus, you'll get every piece of merch we have.
Yeah.
He's
and
also in my
we're
fantasy
cheap
hockey
dates,
league.
kids.
Yeah, we will love you forever, and it'll get us closer to Snark Week 2, where we do 14 episodes in 7 days.
Whoa, Keith. This is all good information. We got to get out in the intro of the show, but Little Birdie just told me somebody's got a fantasy hockey league.
Yeah, that was me. I was the bird.
This would be where you would say what you want people to do involving
Tom,
your
I don't want them to
wanna
do
not
anything.
be recording this show anymore.
Yeah,
do your thing.
It's already said. There's nothing.
Well, you're not invited, everybody.
Yeah,
Leave
yeah,
us a review on iTunes.
Follow me on social media to find out about future fantasy opportunities.
And Flat Tummy
Goss
Tea discount code.
The hockey season
honest
already
pitch
started.
for social. Follow me. I'll live tweet whale watching and periodically post ideas that go nowhere.
At Goss6, yeah.
All right, this guy writes, no longer politically toxic, 5 stars. I'd say reviewing this alone could have derailed my burgeoning political career, but since that no longer matters, or no longer seems to be the case, here goes. Wow, biting political commentary on
Wait, he's
the
a
liar-in-chief, President Donald Trump. What?
That's a politician?
I guess. I don't know.
Oh.
Maybe it's one of Ramsey's
Hello,
old fucking
Senator.
OC friends. But yeah, thanks for leaving that review. I was going to read another one, but I looked at the wrong one. I already started reading.
What was the other one?
Another one.
We still
5
appreciate
stars
you,
by Lost
politician.
Care Bear. These episodes have been top notch. I can't wait to hear Keith's Mega Mom on an upcoming episode. Love you guys. And I was going to segue into the fact that we are fucking drum roll 14 reviews away. Do you like
Shit.
do you like how I just lost all joy for some reason?
I know. You were at the high energy.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, so fucking 14
TJ
away.
Miller, friends with my mom.
Yeah, so 14 away, we will go to Fresno,
Yeah.
basically Mordor, and we will interview Keith's mom. Pretty much, honestly,
The Skinner.
basically if Charles Manson had a pussy instead of a music career. And we will talk to this woman for at least an hour. And I'm not going to not say the things that you want her take about. All right,
I'm going to ask her to
I'm
marry
going in
me.
there. I'm preparing for this shit like it's a fucking presidential debate. Do you understand? Okay.
Oh.
Index card.
I'm so pumped.
I want to become
I'll
Keith's
be nice
stepdad.
about it.
You're not gonna fuck my mom, dude.
I'm not. I just want to
Well, yeah,
marry
then
her.
you'd be his uncle. That's how it works.
Yeah.
Double. It's a callback to a callback. That's a call forward.
Yeah.
Damn. We're on some Doctor Who shit, fam.
Oh, I just got
no.
that reference in the episode.
Oh yeah. What are we talking about? Okay, the podcast.
things.
Fucking Reddit.
So,
you can
yeah.
go on there. our Mean Boys talk about stuff. Discord channel. It's like Reddit, but it's not. And you guys seem to dig that. It's a chat room for your buddies. Go in there, talk to people.
Yeah.
All right.
Enjoy it with
what
your
else?
face.
Let's get this business out of the way. We got to split quick, kids.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah. What else is that to plug? We got.
I think you just got to enjoy the show at this point.
Follow us
I
on
think it's time
Twitter,
to-
like us on Facebook, and follow us on Instagram.
Everything's at Mean Boys Podcast. Go to meanboyspodcast.com.
Another thing to do real quick before you forget is subscribe to our YouTube channel. Every single episode available on YouTube for
The
the
two
low
of you.
price of $0 today.
No
That's the
money,
best price
champ.
there is.
Okay, what else? Man, this podcast. When I say this podcast, I mean me. I think that's it.
think it
Thank
is too.
you.
I think-
Get tickets to Halloween.
Yeah.
October 28th.
Yep.
Featuring, we just booked our first guest, Barack Obama.
Yeah.
Yeah, Halloween.
The 28th at the
Barack Obama, the original Fudge Lord.
Echoes on Pico, right?
Yeah, that goes on Pico.
Where we-
Los Angeles,
Do you
California.
guys think the original Fudge Lord tracksuit we had custom made for Mr. Obama is going to go over as well as I hope it is?
I'm going to be honest with you. I'm conflicted.
Get me out of here. I'm a celebrity.
Yeah.
Get me out of here.
Grab your tickets to that, though. That's going to be a fucking fun show. Other than that, sit back, relax, and enjoy this week's.
After you
Straight
grab
up.
your tickets, grab your dicks, guys.
Oh, and wait for the Steve Harwell indicator. You'll know what I'm
We
talking
refuse to-
about.
Look into the skies of Gotham, and when you see a picture of what looks like Guy Fieri, it's the time to strike. Hey, listen to the goddamn show, you idiots.
Niggas are mean, niggas are mean, niggas are mean. Niggas are mean, niggas are mean, niggas are mean.
Hey, everybody. Welcome to the Mean Boys Podcast. My dick is harder than the woodshop final at Mustache Harvard. I'm Connor McSpadden.
I'm Tom Goss.
And I'm...
Kiggity Keith, man. Groovalicious. You want to bang out a sandwich run after the
okay.
showski? My broski?
I don't know how this became the impression of me.
Because you say these things every sentence of your fucking
No, I
life.
don't say them every
Because that
sentence.
sounds exactly like you.
I had a
How
little-
did this perfect impression of me become
That's what
the
it is.
impression?
That's what it keeps
How
saying. It's
did the-
great, and then
how
I'll make
did
it
the
accurate.
Encapsulation of my essence.
I did
and
a
then
good
again,
impression
you're
of you.
using false key swag to try to discredit this very accurate,
I'm not
impregnating
trying to use
impression.
any
You
swag.
son of a biggity bitch.
I'm not being a figgity faggot. Like, I'm
I'm
not
gonna
trying to-
stop using. You're using all of your cheat codes. All right.
I don't
You
have
pretend,
it. I
you pretend that
I
you're
haven't
smarter
said
than me.
anything. You've
You
been on
pretend-
one breath since you turned the fucking machine
You
on.
pretend to know more than me by just being confident and collected.
Yeah, it's worked forever.
Didn't work just now. And then the second time you try to pull gay card to try to make me feel like I'm not woke enough to make fun of your agony ass attitude.
How is that gay card? I just called you a fag.
Yeah, because I can't say that hilarious word.
Yes,
it's
you
not
can.
fair.
I don't care.
I know
Yeah.
you don't care,
You're
but
a
to the
fag,
people listening
Connor.
at home.
Yeah.
Oh, wow. Everybody, well,
man.
well, if everybody's
Everyone
doing
turns on
Don't-
me.
You can't say faggot, you dumb kook. Like,
it. Yeah. Shut up. All right. Go. We can do this bit
that's
forever.
about- we know where this bit ends, and it's nowhere good.
And it
No.
ends in
It ends with
us-
another use of the iggity, but it's in a way less fun one.
It ends with now we're just cum town.
Oh, no.
No.
Kiggity
Oh,
kill
God.
me.
I'd take that faggot
I
back.
thought the subreddit was bad before.
Yay. Oh, you turn into Shaggy.
G Scoop. We got to do the podcast.
Ben Shapiro videos, zoinks.
I'm so tired. Yeah, everybody's had a wiggity wacky week.
It's been wiggity wacky, man.
It's been up in Diggity Town.
Okay,
Are we even going to explain to him how this started?
Okay,
Yeah,
so
I have
Keith, we're getting ready to
I
set
said
up
I
the
gotta
studio.
get a chickadee chair.
Yeah, and I said, when you go out, make sure don't just go into the chairs. Make sure you go into the chickadee chairs. And I was just being goofy. And then Keith, being the sensitive lesbian that he is, was like, "Whoa, man! I'm just trying to have some figgity fun,
That's
man.
not what happened.
I'm just chickadee chilling."
All right. Court's in order. Keith,
All right.
your version of the story.
I'm not actually.
Judge Tom,
The
gavel,
chicken
bang.
thing happened. This is my favorite Connor bit.
Orgity,
where,
orgity,
like,
order.
where he finds something amusing to him, and then you're just like, "Oh, it's pretty funny." He's like, "Man, you were so upset. Look how mad you were." Like,
No,
don't give a shit.
you're furious, and it's a lot of it's jealousy.
I'm not-
which
I
is
do
well
know-
placed.
Where was the evidence
Here's
for
the problem:
the
is I
jealousy?
I just
I love
naturally
being-
say things in a dumb way, and now it's like I'm super self-conscious. Like I have to physically stickety stop myself.
I have no way of relating to
seriously,
that.
don't do that because I love
I'm
you
not
and
really
I love
going
the way you
to.
talk.
I could not be. Yeah, no, you're fine.
That would be
Tom.
that'd be wiggity whack if you did that, Pud.
But, I'm just trying to be my authentic siggity self. Not all of them work.
They 100 every word eggity.
What?
Chickadee China, the Chinese
Eggity
chicken.
everything? Is that what you're
single
Your brain starts
wiggity
sticking.
word
Watch it.
wiggity word.
This is fucking dildo.
Tom,
pig
what are
Latin.
you doing over there? You're just. I was having a
Connor's
conversation. I was having a conversation. I looked up and you were singing a song to yourself, like an insane person in the background of the beginning of Amadeus, where you're just in a
You
cage
were
full
trying
of
to
hay.
summon some sort of like fat demon.
I was trying to remember the lyrics.
Jiggity giorno, come figgity forth.
Oh, fuck, what's that song?
Stickety dominoes.
The chickadee China, the Chinese chicken. You have a drumstick and your brain starts sticking. Watching
You
it
guys-
with the
what-
lights on.
Like I
Oh, the smoking man's in this.
Here's what
one.
happens with these sing-alongs. You try to stop them, and then they just sing along harder to
frantic.
spite you.
No guarantees. Oh,
That's-
1 week is the name of the song.
Yeah.
It's called
Been
1 week.
1 week since
Yeah.
Tom was fat and gay. It's like, he was fat and gay for that entire week.
Now he's a little less fat,
I
but
was just
doubled up
trying
on
to get to
gauge to keep the balance.
He's matched the skiggity scales because he's fat and he's also gay. Sometimes fatter and sometimes gayer, but it's never going away.
I'm just picturing.
It's been 1 week since
that
Keith
wasn't
was
even
by.
the song. What you just did, you fucking cheater.
Whatever.
Dude,
I
I
like
got
the
into
idea of a
LA for fucking 30 seconds where someone called me fat.
I like the idea of a nutritionist like it being like, well, we've measured your body fat with the normal calipers. Now let's check your gay levels. And they just have like a big glittery pair.
No, they just have a big asshole, and you say, "How do you want to fuck it?" And you go, "This much," and they're like, "It's gay." That's
All
the
right.
gay chart.
Yeah,
that's
yeah.
how you. That's how you discover. That's the metric, the units.
Well, we're
Just
checking
inches
your
of
gayness
hand.
on the BMI, the butt munch index.
All right, now comparing that to your the natural wingspan of your arms, it looks like you're at about a 69.9%. That's the gayest you can possibly be, Adam. I thought this gay level would kill a man, but
He's
survived.
gone super Liberace.
I dare say he's thriving.
Did you guys know 1 week was in the Digimon movie?
What,
Why do you know that?
Tom?
I saw the Digimon
Marry
movie.
me. When did you see it?
When I was at the
I closed my
appropriate-
eyes and it happened in my head.
Tom just dreams.
I either saw the Digimon movie or had a nightmare while an ad was playing on YouTube.
Tom's dreams are just a VHS player with one tape stuck in them, and it's the Digimon movie. So every time he dreams, he's just like, "Oh yeah, here's the song where Agumon does a dance to K-pop."
I gotta be honest, I didn't like Digimon as a kid, but I saw 1 week was in the trailer. I was like, I gotta see that movie. So when I was a kid, I remember
wow.
begging my parents to see that fucking movie. I might have thought it was
What a weird thing to
Pokemon.
cash in for. You thought it was Pokemon. You're like, oh, these are inferior Mon.
Yeah.
Yeah. Sometimes it's you get used to it, but it is worth remarking on every once in a while. Just what exactly is Tom's accent? I mean, because I can't. Sometimes you say things, and I'm like, what happened?
What did I say weird?
to this man? Every
Everything
word
you've
you've
said in
ever
the past
said,
5 years.
every single thought you've ever expressed using your mouth sounds weird.
Well, what's the most recent one?
What's the most recent one?
Yeah,
I feel,
it's that one.
I feel like I just said words.
I feel like I just said words.
I said words.
Now I'm some kind of hobo dum-dum Ringo
Dingo.
in an octopus's garden in the shade. Yeah, I wrote the tune. We were having a bit of a tiffle as a band.
Yes.
And then the podcast.
I thought about, what about an octopus? Where would they hang out?
You know what I just realized?
Be a thing I'd be interested in hearing more about.
We've been talking about nothing for 7 minutes, and we actually have done nothing but shit we could talk about
It's
for
a
once.
podcast about nothing.
What? No way!
Boom, boom,
We
boom,
can't
boom,
all be
boom,
Seinfeld.
boom,
It's
boom,
too many Seinfelds. That's Seinfeld doing his Kramer impression.
That's the new Jamar button.
Yeah. The more you know. Brought to you by Mean Boys. The N-word.
I'm really just Kramer for thoughts, just like barging in.
You do break open
yeah.
every door, and you're like, "Pff, what if porcupines are just figuring it out quicker than us? You know, and you're like,
I
what?
thought of something on the pad. I'm not even. I don't
No,
forget
yeah,
what it
No, just tell me. I'm not going to make fun of you. I wouldn't make fun of you.
No, what kind of asshole?
I literally was just-
I wouldn't mock you.
All right,
My
I just
friend,
like.
business partner, and immediate roommate. by which I mean the closest to which you could possibly be roommates with another human being. I would never openly mock you to your face.
No, no way would we do that for what? Going on 80 episodes?
In no way would we do that for a living.
Yeah.
So I farted on the patio, and that started.
Great start.
Great
Great
story. A+.
And I heard the fart, and it went on for too long for a fart to go.
Yeah.
It was like when you're watching that last Lord of
It's
the
like
Rings.
you're
and
watching
like, it's
fun-
gotta be over by now.
It was the funny people of farts.
Because it was kind of funny, but kind of sad, and mostly I was like, just end.
I was like, what is Adam Sandler doing in this?
Yeah, how'd they get the RZA to be in this fart?
And that
Yeah,
fart
man,
led
I work
to.
at Subway for this fart.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm the one black guy
With
Judd
Seth
Apatow knows.
Razor.
Seth Razor. All right. So you
Well,
farted
yeah,
on the
I
patio.
fart, and then I forgot what the 3 to 5 thoughts were later, but eventually I got to ass to mouth, and then I
yeah.
go, ass to mouth. I'm more of a mouth to ass man, or as I call it, eating food.
His eyes just lit up when he told me that outside. Like, I love when Tom just makes the face when he ran downstairs and like, oh, Father, it's Dum Dum Christmas.
Like, I've been watching Evening at the Improv, like old school stand-up comedians from the late 80s and early 90s.
Uh-huh.
And I'm just imagining Tom as a nightclub comic back then, wearing a big blazer.
Rolled
going,
up sleeves.
Yeah, he's like, all the kids are going ass to mouth. Me, I'm more about ass to mouth. Or as I call it, eating food.
You mean
Yeah,
mouth to
thank
ass.
you. Mouth to ass. I messed up the punchline. Don't worry, we'll get it in
No,
editing.
you messed up with the setup.
You messed up your mouth. Shut up.
And yes.
All right, that's enough of the crowd work. On to my next piece of material. I am, in fact, retarded. I was on the bus designated for people of my level of retardation, where I
POR?
had an encounter with their alpha male and became the leader. Now, it's just Tom's stand-up, but he's doing it for 1980s America, and they're in no way ready for...
No, yeah.
Oh,
yeah,
you
yeah.
mean, so different than
I mean,
today.
all his jokes about how a movie star is president. How's that going to work?
But at least now they're like, okay, they've seen Forrest Gump, they've heard about school shootings, they have a general frame of reference for like what your brain does.
By the way, this
I do
is
not have the
this is
same
Keith's-
brain as
this
Forrest
is Keith's
Gump.
syllabus for you. How does this make you feel? Yeah, they understand Forrest Gump and school shootings. They get the entire mind of a complex man who is my friend.
You're just Forrest
you're
with the
good-hearted,
gun.
mildly slow, and occasionally wildly violent.
I'm not slow. I'm too fast. I trip over myself. It's different.
You're
You
wrong.
have to know what we mean.
Yeah. Well, you're not slow.
I'm
not
not
really- you're not-
slow.
I know, I'm doing
I
the-
refuse to
I'm
let
doing
this
the
joke-
biggity bit. I thought
I
we were
know.
having biggity
Yeah.
fun.
Hey, here's how Tom thinks. So, okay, imagine you're on the surface of the Earth, and your destination is 5 miles away from you. Tom will run incredibly fast around the rest of the world to get 5 meters in front of him, and then say the 5-meter connection 20 seconds after everyone else has, because it's the last part he figured out, but he also knows the rest of it. So he'll be sitting around and it'll be going, they were both Tyler Durden. Like during the credits, and you'll be like, yeah. And it'd be like, oh, yeah, they showed that part. Oh. So it's like, no, you're quicker and smarter than everyone. You just do like Superman trying to go back in time.
I'm not smart. I just think fast. There's a difference. Like if like I've always said.
By the way, Tom's wearing a hoodie with no shirt underneath, and it's partially unzipped, and he's got that swim trunks and dirty socks. You straight up look like you have been you look like you just jumped out of a dumpster.
Yeah, you have like untrustworthy uncle swag in a big bad way right
That's
now.
the swag I always have.
Yeah.
Yeah. Swagalicious uncle.
Yeah. You
I am an uncle.
What's
Do you
up?
guys know that?
No.
I'm an uncle.
Well, let
I'm
me
an
see your card. I don't believe it.
Yeah, I got 3 nieces.
Oh, okay. That's so they don't just let anybody buy the uncle hats with
Yeah.
all the badges on them that say
They're-
never forget.
Explains your world's third greatest uncle mug.
Yeah, technically my little brother's
a famous
uncle.
family story is my cousin Spencer says he's talking to his mom, and his mom goes, "Hey Spencer, your favorite uncle's here." My father's name's Kenny. Spencer says, "Uncle Richard's here," and this is a still bit that's going on strong today. All right,
Man, you guys
let me
really-
tell you about the McSpadden family bits. We go. Hey, did you show it to your favorite Uncle Richard? You know, that's one. Another one is one time my grandmother needed something from the other side of the table from Scott, my uncle.
Oh.
All right, and she says, Scott, can you pass the Cool Whip for this pumpkin pie? Scott says, sure. Scott's the nicest dude ever. And he starts reaching across the table, and she's like, all right, come on, with your short arms and my short arms, we should be able to figure this out. And Scott's like, whoa, I got short arms all of a sudden? So now every time you see Scott, you say, yeah, it's hard to find shirts for those short arms.
It's
Dude,
like
your
almost-
family's fucking funny.
Yeah, it's almost heartwarming how
It's very
Just like
wholesome.
very-
how
yeah.
atomically boring your family's bits are.
You have?
I'm
you
like,
have
these
no
are the
idea.
most noteworthy things you guys have to call back
These
to.
are heavy hitters around the dinner table
God.
with the McSpadden family. Short arms, Scott, fucking.
I want to take
Yeah,
you
it's-
guys camping with my family next time we do
Because
a...
I want like my family
That
to meet you
truly
guys'
sounds
family,
like
and they'll be
hell.
like, yeah. One time we actually went to a restaurant that a movie starred eating at, and your mom would be like, I ate Winston Churchill. I stole his bones. I ate them. I did not retain any of his wisdom. And they'll be like, oh, Scott's got short arms. I don't know what's going on.
I had
here."
longer arms before the knife fight.
Yeah, yeah. Those were the days.
Have I told you the story about my mom getting stabbed?
Knife college.
Oh, we have an episode title.
When I had my very own knife dorm room and my knife mates, Randy and Kevin the Knives.
My mom was, at some point she had some angry ex or whatever, and she was walking down the street on Halloween, and he ran up on her with a pair of scissors and tried to stab her in the back of the neck. So
Whoa.
she put her hand up, and she got stabbed in the hand so many times, and now her middle finger is permanently stuck
Oh,
up.
shit.
So for like my entire like growing up life, like every one of my friends would be like, "Why is your mom always flipping me off?"
I'd be like, shut up. She got stabbed.
Yeah. She's the only, it's the most punk rock crippling there could possibly be.
Yeah, dude,
I got
I got
stabbed
s-
in the face when I was a kid.
Go on.
I did it to myself. I was real small.
Okay, hang on. Okay, I'm going to stop you right there.
Of all the ways to describe your age, real small, the least helpful.
The way to bury the lead with "I got stabbed," not "I stabbed myself."
This story is, did I
it's
tell you
still
when I
stabbing.
poked my dumb face?
I'm not saying
is the
it's-
title.
What
It's
did you
cool as
poke your
mom.
face with?
I think it was a knife. It was
Wow.
either knife
Thing?
or scissors.
Wow.
Scissors.
Thither.
The fuck.
I got me knife and scissors.
Knife and thither.
Ringo Tom. I was doing the podcast when I'm from Portugal.
Portugal?
España, I mean. I forgot the name of my home country. I forgot how lisping Ringo Tom goes. Yes, for swans, they're just horny birds. Ooh,
I'm also a ghost.
and I'm a snake.
Yo, somewhere near my face, I have a little
Man,
scar
it's-
by my
It's got to
eye.
be intimidating for other comedians existing in the world, knowing that I'm out there just dominating effortlessly.
Shut up.
You shut up.
You fucking cunt.
You're a cunt.
Oh, good one,
Bro.
Way to dominate, Chief. Way to really dunk on me with the "I know you are, but what am I?" rebuttal.
All right, well, Rubber has the floor. Listen up, Glue. Suck my fat rubbery dick, you sticky son of a bitch. Owned. You just got owned. You couldn't stop me. I'm undefeatable.
Does Rubber and Glue have a thing together?
Yeah, they do.
Hang on, Tom.
got
This
the
is the famous
Does Rubber and Glue got a thing together?
Are they like Bennifer?
Ed and Angelina, they're both single. What's going on?
Yeah, it's Rabu.
Yeah. Is Jennifer and Brad ever
I
going to
want
work?
to. I want to try something.
it would be Jubber.
What's up?
It would be Jubber.
Jubber?
Glue and Rubber.
It'd be Gubber.
Oh, yeah, huh? I was thinking of the U.
What?
Glubber.
That also doesn't make
Oh,
a J
shit. You know what I
sound,
was thinking? I was
retard.
thinking gum in my head for some reason.
Wait, what?
I like the idea of you just
I got bored of glue.
chewing on a scrap of fucking tire, and you're like, "Yeah, it doesn't taste minty at all."
Whoa. Oh, Firestone, not Fire
So what did you
There's
not
like
understand, Keith?
there's a famous like folksy saying with Rubber and Glue involving insults. I want you to, without knowing what it, you don't know what it is, right?
No.
Tell me.
the insult specifically.
Yeah.
It involves rubber and glue. It's like one of those like a penny saved is a penny
Yeah,
earned kind of
free
thing.
ball it right now and tell me if you can figure out what you. Just,
Okay, where is it? Can
what
you tell me
think
where it
is.
comes
This
from?
is the
No.
best suggestion anyone has ever given.
Is
Tom.
it? But is it like a Southern saying or like a New York
It's just
saying?
it's a schoolyard taunting saying. Like
Yeah.
you know, when you get in line, first the worst, second the best, third the golden bird, fourth the worth. You know, like you do those little
One of those kind of things
One of
you
those
say
kind of
in school.
sing-songy. You know,
Just tell me what you think it might be. Just make one up. It's-
UGLY. You ain't got no alibi.
We are really playing to pin the wisdom on the Tom's brain.
Okay. Yeah, just say tard.
What?
Pin
No,
wisdom
I'm
on-
not-
Pin the wheel on the dummy.
All right, all right,
Because it sounds
all
like
right.
donkey. You
Let's
dummy.
bring this. Batter up.
Here we go.
What's
All
the
right.
saying?
Rubber
What?
and glue.
You have to.
You have to.
Oh, that's the saying?
No,
you
idiot.
gotta
We're
make
at
up the saying.
You don't understand what
You
we're
haven't
telling
gotten the game here.
No, we're saying you need to make up what you think the saying is, and then we're going to
Yeah.
tell you what it actually is.
Yeah.
Because I'm
Oh,
amazed you don't know what we're talking about.
Rubber and glue, not good for you.
Okay.
I'm going to give you 2 more shots.
That was a miss.
That's wrong.
Okay.
You're not even. The word
rubber-
"you" is in there.
Okay.
The word "you" is in there.
Rubber and glue, you don't eat a Jew. No.
All right. I'm going to give you a hint for round 3. I'm made of rubber is the beginning. All right.
Wait, I thought the beginning
It's
was
I'm made of rubber. Ba da 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 da. Ba da 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 da.
Wait, this is a full-on poem? What the fuck is this
yeah,
shit?
it's like a 2
Tom,
rhyming
it's
lines.
a very basic phrase.
It's probably
I'm made of rubber. You're made of glue. I like to bounce. You stick to shit.
You got halfway there.
You got halfway there.
I'm rubber, you're glue. Whatever you say bounces off me and sticks to you.
Yeah. So if you're like your mom's gay, I'd be
Dude,
like,
children
well,
are
Pat-
dipshits.
What?
I don't understand. Yeah. it's
Yeah,
like-
why didn't they go with eat a Jew? That was way more logical.
Did you say some women are dipshits?
No, he said children are
Oh, I thought
dipshits.
you said some women are dipshits.
all-
I guess
was
it's
like,
true, but I don't know why we need to go there now.
That's not a good look at these troubling times.
Yeah, it's not the right climate for calling out the dipshit ladies.
Yeah, you dumb bro.
Yeah, hey, listen, you goofy bitches.
Hey, hey,
Tom.
We're using the voice of an oppressive force to justify our participation in their chosen kind of humor under the guise of irony.
Hey, if I do this accent, it's satire and not full-blown misogyny, you
Yeah,
dumb gash.
You should be paid less money.
Hey,
Accents
I'm glad
kills-
Kavanaugh won.
You seem, yeah, okay.
I can't even commit to that bit.
Yeah, no, I mean, that was the worst. But yeah, anyway, so that's the saying, Tom.
I already forgot it.
Man,
All right, try again.
this was a. Oh yeah, dude. Just what is it?
Ah, fuck. I'm made of rubber. You're made of glue.
Yes.
I bounce off things that stick to you.
That's more inspirational. Well, you're carrying all this baggage around. I'm just using it to bounce up higher.
Yeah,
I
that's
like
just-
Tom saying
That's
better.
leverage for my fucking rubbery deeds.
Everyone knows how much you love. That's your favorite kind of deeds.
I prefer a non-rubbery deed.
There's also the other quote.
I like my deeds
Everyone
raw.
knows an ant
Dude, imagine if you got a
can't
deed to your house, but it
move
was
a rubber
printed
tree
like on like
plant 'cause
like
he
fucking
had-
bouncy material,
Well, we've applied the silly putty to your fucking loan.
and you can just throw it on the ground and go doing, doing, doing.
Yeah, the check
in
bounced.
the sky,
Hey,
what are you
apple
doing?
Tom, you got this bit
You
where I
cannot keep just quietly
Yeah,
singing
this-
over the podcast.
This new thing that you do.
what
where-
you're doing is
where you
ruining
sing
an audio
softly to
medium
yourself.
and adding nothing.
You sing softly to yourself like a frightened
Dude,
woman
I was-
falling asleep.
Yeah, when you're
Keep the riffing.
Yeah,
and then I
when
don't
you-
know what you're talking
when
about.
you're done being the one girl who can see ghosts in a movie about an insane asylum, can we fucking?
Cause I'm free, free fall. Carol, what's wrong? Nothing.
She's singing the wheels on the bus go round and round, and orderly's about to get killed.
Row, row, row your boat.
Fuck this! Burn the hospital down.
Ominous foreshadowing. Murdering, 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 murdering. The black guy's not in the movie anymore. Nah, man.
Is that song really about rowing a boat, or is that about some other shit?
It's about jacking off.
Yeah.
No, it's about rowing a boat. It's a song for children written by dumb adults
Yeah.
from like the
Well, it was back
time
when it was back
immemorial.
when all you had to do as a child were like row a boat or fucking die of malaria. Like those
You know-
are your only two options.
You know, row, row, row your boat is just twinkle, twinkle, little star.
yeah.
No, you're thinking of the alphabet.
I
song.
know. I was trying to trick you into going twinkle, twinkle, little star.
No, the only reason I
you
know
can
that.
make them all add up.
Yeah,
You
you know
just
what?
sing
You know
them
why
all
I know that
wrong.
though, and why I didn't fall for it is because you've already done this bit to me, and I fell for it
Have
last
I-
time.
have I really?
That was a porch thing, yeah.
Oh man, that was one of my notorious.
And it was
porch
another one of
bits.
those where I'm like, oh, what a weird, but very mild trick, and you just ran around the fucking porch. You're like, I dunked you so hard. I'm the Pope of jokes. I made you sing a song that wasn't the song you wanted to sing, you dumb bitch.
Yeah, man, I'm pretty fucking.
They
You're a
all
fucking
have the
anus,
same
dude.
melody
You're-
if you
you're a
sing them
butthole.
all
Yeah,
wrong.
it's literally.
Whatever I say bounces off you and goes up my
I am
ass.
butthole. You are cum. Whatever
I am
is my
butthole.
poop
Hear
is your
me
mouth.
roar. Welcome to Keith Carey's Butthole Monologues. On today's show, a bunch of fat gay guys talk about how chili affects their love life. Oh, here's a poem. Beans, numerous,
Beans.
inside of me,
Beans. The tragical fruit.
problematic, boyfriend, cramming, popping sound.
The more I eat, the less
emergency
they'll
room.
shoot.
Yeah. Damn, guys. In terms of opening salvos to a radio program, we just lit it off for
This is
about
pretty
23
jazzy.
straight
Dude,
minutes.
I'm gonna keep singing.
Yeah.
Tom,
Have you considered
I've long
not doing
since
that?
learned suggesting things to you, or trying to change your minds, or giving you a differing viewpoint. Now I just whatever you know what, you're not dead yet, so whatever you want to do, just fucking go for it. I will figure it out.
Everyone tweet
And
at
that's
Connor
made-
and Keith how much you love the singing on the podcast.
Hey, everybody, kill yourself.
Stop trying to just weaponize the fans to irritate us.
dude. It's a lot of
The
fun.
only two plans that I've heard, because Tom just got wise to the fact that like we have a fan base who like will respond on social media.
Oh, you guys
and will,
are
like,
awesome.
Do a minor amount of our bidding, and these only two plans you have are whatever annoying shit he's doing, like get them to double down on it, and then he keeps just talking about different people he thinks it would be funny to fight. Like
Yeah.
you had one great idea, and now you're like, why do I fight Steve Harwell from
Dude,
Smash
I'm
Mouth?
gonna-
Oh yeah, I forgot. That was a real plan.
Yeah, and it hasn't stopped. We just had this conversation again outside.
And by the way, just in terms of house-wide plans, Ramsey was trying to convince us to
Oh, God.
let
I almost-
10 reptiles live in the house for $200 a month.
Yeah, I forgot we were supposed to do a whole segment on that with Ramsey. But yeah, Ramsey approached us and was like, hey, I'm going to go work for a
Yeah.
reptile loan-out company where I take reptiles to school. And I'm like, look at this lizard. Isn't that fucking cool?
Yeah.
And he was like, well, I'm moving out, but what if the lizards just live there and the snakes for $200 a month? Which is not a lot of... The lizards would be paying more rent than Tom.
Yeah.
No, not anymore.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, anyway, so
Uh.
we're not going to live with lizards.
By the way, everyone stay tuned
Or
for the tweet
Palestinians anymore. Ramsey's
to
moving out.
Steve Harwell. Hold off. I will sound the alarm when it's time to Harwell.
No, Tom thinks he's the general of some kind of internet Lord of the Rings army.
Tom doesn't
When
realize
in
there's
fact
only
it is-
7 of you who just really don't have a lot going on.
The Big Meek and Alexis will send out a tweet and a half telling Steve Harwell to fight the podcast guy.
Here's the thing. He only has 5,000 Twitter followers. We could gain
Well,
his
that's
attention.
4,000 more than Tom. I do declare that's nearly 5 times as many as Mr. Carr.
By my arithmetic, Tom is not famous yet.
Yes, according
I
to my
don't need to be.
calculations, who is that?
Somebody once told me, suck Steve Harwell's dick.
Oh, for people who don't know, Steve Harwell is the lead singer of Smash Mouth. In case you
We already said that multiple times.
I wasn't listening.
No one
to you
doesn't
guys.
know.
Don't
I
you
was busy
e-
scheming.
Don't you ever pretend to be informative ever again?
I had to explain to
Don't
you guys who he was.
try to masquerade as a
Tom.
helpful person in
Tom.
any discussion.
30 seconds on the clock. Name 7 Smash Mouth songs.
Okay, Walking on the Sun,
All right.
All Star,
Okay.
1 Week,
Nope.
Nope.
All Star,
No.
Walking on the Sun.
Stop it.
I know the 2 songs.
Well,
and I love the 2
There's
songs.
another one in the Monkey in Shrek in the Monkeys movie.
Yeah, in the Monkeyverse.
You know that Shrek song in the Monkeys movie? You know when he sings "It's Not Easy Being Green."
I'll take the last train to Clarksville.
I'll meet you at the station. I am an ogre and I'm very impatient. I get in fights. I'm a violent guy, but now I made friends with a donkey and I'm gonna get some pussy. It's Shrek.
Good old pussy loving Shrek.
You can't tell me I can't sing on the podcast.
living in a swamp and eating box.
And then I saw her face.
But it wasn't
I'm-
as good as a pussy.
But I'm still an ogre.
my Shrek is just turning into Cheech.
Without a trace
Dude.
of non-ogre blood in my veins. I'm
an ogre.
in a swamp. Ooh.
Taco Monster.
I'm an ogre.
It's the same accent.
I'm still an ogre. I'm green. This is the only fun I've had all day.
I know. Goddamn, you've had a day, man.
Oh, man, what a time!
Wait,
All right,
they
guys,
do I'm a Believer?
They
Yeah.
do. We've been going for 27 minutes.
Should we throw the commercial and then do joke off? Or do we want to just go into it?
Oh, we can do that, and I guess we just went to a game. You think, or what do you think?
Up to you. What do you guys think?
We can just do that and not do a game. Everybody's had a fucking week.
Yeah. Apologies for it being a little ramshackle this week. We'll cut some.
It's a fun one, though. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. No, that's for the fans. Look, I want the fans to know that the decision-making process is very little thought goes into it. It's a lot of instinct.
Mercifully little.
It's a lot of groove following.
I'm going to be honest with you. If
It's
it
a lot
makes
of iggity-biggity improvising.
Look, if it makes you feel any better, we are about to throw to a sketch that's kind of funny.
Oh, yeah. All right. Well, we'll be right back in just a second, gang. And we're back, and it's time for the Mexican joke-off.
Oh, I thought we were going to finish discussing.
Ay, so topical.
Continue! Tom.
Discussing what? We weren't having a discussion. We were doing 3 different Shreks at 3 different octaves.
We were doing 3 different tracks at 11 p.m.
Yeah, like the devil's version of the 3 tenors, where it's just 3 Shreks.
Where it's, I don't know any of the 3 tenors'
Neither do
names.
I. It's any kind of
Poglia. I just keep thinking of Mike Ferrucci, the guy we work with.
Are we doing joke off or game? You guys can't tell me I can't sing on the show and then keep doing this bullshit.
Also Pinocchio. Okay, I think Snow White was in it, and there was a tree that could talk or something, and John Cleese was in the second one. Yeah.
Yo, this podcast is unlistenable.
Who enjoys this show?
I don't know. I enjoy it, but me, I'm doing it. It's like shitting. It's only fun if you're doing it. Podcasting, that's honestly, put that on my headstone. Podcasting is like shitting it. You only enjoy it if you're doing it. Or if you're German.
Yeah.
Hello, Hendrik Pastening. I haven't forgotten
You enjoy
about
the show, you have
You're
a
an early
feeling.
Guten Tag.
Yeah. No, I like that I'm on a first. I like that we have just enough fans that I'm on a first name basis with like half of them.
Yeah.
And the other, and I forget the other. I get people confused. There's enough that I could get you confused with each other, but I'm still pretty familiar with everybody.
Yeah.
It's a nice, comfortable level.
So we're doing joke off or game?
We're doing joke off.
Yeah.
All right, I got a joke for you,
Damn,
gang.
that was my second pick.
Columbus, Ohio, did not observe Columbus Day this year. What's wrong, Columbus? Everything all right at home? What? Like they don't have enough self-esteem to celebrate their own holiday. Columbus, you didn't even show up for U Day.
It's okay. I don't really deserve
Wait, you had the big Columbus Day parade.
Just,
why not have a parade?
Go hang
You've
out with
worked
the
hard.
indigenous peoples.
I mean, look at the work you've done in the community.
What have I
it
really
seems
done?
Like a
I
perfect
don't
time
know.
for a parade. It's Columbus
I don't know.
Day.
Here's the problem. I've never been to me, so I don't really know how to do anything specific about Columbus, Ohio. I mean, presumably I have a bank. I guess that's neat.
Yeah, man, me and Keith, we like to break the fourth wall about 2 lines into what could be a 3-minute bit because we're both afraid of committing to things.
I had no idea what the fuck you guys were talking about.
You know?
I love that I can
I
feel
didn't say
Tom's I don't get it Spidey sense from across the room. Yeah. All right, I'll go next.
Well, my jokes have been good lately because they've all been explainers.
Yeah. Yeah, that's how you can tell a joke is really great.
Love and
But it gives you just a nice long landing ramp.
I gotta be
to it.
honest, I do like an explainer. Every once in a while.
Budget cuts have forced a zoo to replace their penguins with plastic statues. In related news, due to Patreon declines, we have replaced Tom Gotts with a speak and spell taped to a possum.
What if it's just a plastic penguin? And then every once in a while I pick him up and go, I'm fat and gay, I'm fat and gay.
Oh,
I
it's
go-
such a good Tom
I go,
impression.
I do the best Tom impression. I'm like the funniest guy ever.
Oh my God, I'm Tom. I love dicks and being a sandwich man.
Getting made fun of.
No, that's Tom.
You don't sound like Tom at all, you stupid asshole.
Tom like-
oh, I'm Tom. I'm a plastic penguin.
That's Tom Dirty talking as he's just like, yeah, I'm your little sandwich man.
I'm a sandwich man.
I'm
sandwich
a back door
man.
Santa.
Here's some beef.
Enjoy curry.
My name is Pastrami Youssef.
What?
So Rami Youssef
He's
if he
looking-
was pastrami.
We're looking for any sandwich related.
Yeah, that's the only sandwich. I'm sorry, I don't even know Rami really, but
Yeah. Not a-
you're the only
no.
sandwich guy I could think
It's
of,
weird.
buddy.
Yeah, you were thinking of Sex Men, and you got
Yeah.
to Pastrami Youssef.
Yeah, good.
Magic
times.
Tom.
Tom,
Yeah.
proceed to do a joke.
All right, you guys.
Oh, you're making that face where you know something bad's about to happen to you.
Tom, unless you pooped your pants, you better tell a good joke.
A new lawsuit has come forward accusing LaCroix of containing cockroach insecticide. Damn, I knew LaCroix didn't taste like cockroach.
You better start shitting your pants, fella. Man,
Well-
I like that you said cockroach insecticide like it was guesting on Saturday Night Live.
I spelled
Featuring cockroach insecticide.
I spelled it
like
wrong
the
and it
Brooks
fucked me
Wheelan.
up.
Musical guest pastrami Youssef.
What's hilarious, I had 7 other jokes, and I wrote that right before we started. I was like, this is going to do well.
Speaking of ones, good segue, con man.
Speaking of ones,
Speaking of ones,
the least amount of work you
I am a human and enjoy intercourse. Okay. Police authorities are calling the origin of a swastika found in an officer's flashlight a, quote, mystery. Mystery authorities are calling it, quote, the most solvable mystery ever.
A related topic.
I like how we just do. Related topic.
The internet is outraged over a Hitler-themed room at a sex hotel in Thailand. One guest said, quote, this is truly offensive. It's depressing and it's making it difficult to get hard enough to fuck this 8-year-old I bought.
Well, you shouldn't be able to buy those.
Yeah, well, it's Thailand, man.
That's
their whole deal.
That's what. How do I feel like all your father's stories end that way?
Dude, good noodles,
Yeah, you were
weird kickboxing, and child fucking.
You
That's
know,
what Thailand's all about.
You were born. We didn't see each other for a while. That's Thailand, man. That's how your dad ends every story. Yeah, we got the cat. I went to the bank a couple phone calls later. I mean, it's just, it's Thailand, man.
Yeah.
That's just
Okay,
Thailand.
on a similar note, a North Carolina cyclist was almost taken out by a deer ricocheting off a car and flying right by his head. The cyclist said, I'll be killed by a flying deer when deer fly.
First of all, that's very funny. Second of all, in what way was that on a similar note?
I don't care.
Yeah, that was my when I realized sometimes Tom just memorizes key phrases to try to get through life.
Yep.
Like he's speaking a foreign language and he's got
I
where's
sure
the
do.
bathroom?
Yeah.
Can I borrow your cell phone? He knows a few things.
Yeah.
So he's like, okay, the riffing, I don't know what to do. I've already been banned from singing. I got to institute a segue. What did I say? On a similar note, there you go, Tom. And
Related
now,
story.
and now we're in home stretch. The joke I wrote about flying deer.
I thought about Rudolph a lot when I saw that headline.
You know, when I wrote that album, I was
I thought
thinking
about him a
Rudolph.
lot. How could you have a lot of... There is exactly 30 minutes worth of thoughts you could have about Rudolph, and it is the movie Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer. There's not one more iota
You
of
said
thought.
that shit like, I was thinking about Rudolph a lot when I wrote that song,
Man.
but I wouldn't say it's about anyone in particular.
Yeah.
But I was thinking about his transgressions.
Man,
against
the idea that Carly Simon wrote the song Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer, and she's like, I'll never tell anybody who it's about. And they're like, it's about Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer. Like,
No, it's about
Well-
Freddie Mercury getting AIDS. A lot of people don't know.
yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah. He called it rhyming gibberish, but I know Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer is a story about Freddie Mercury falling victim to the AIDS virus. Let's go through it. They wouldn't let him play in any reindeer games? Yeah, you're not letting Freddie Mercury at the orgy. He's got fucking
Well, yeah,
AIDS.
you know what everyone's favorite reindeer game is? Giving blood. So,
It's one of their favorites.
there you go. They love that shit.
A lot of people
And
also
it's-
enjoy
and
shooting the deer
the
for
sleigh
food.
ride, a metaphor for Live Aid.
Yeah, no one would eat him because he had AIDS.
The only person they could get to bring Live Aid to life was somebody who had the disease that was in the name of the concert.
Yeah, he had live-itis.
He had live disease.
Yeah. Oh, man.
Live disease.
I like late-night Mean Boys.
Paul Schaefer, hit me with something.
Ah.
I'm sorry. Did I say Paul Schaefer pop out like you're in a haunted house based on The Late Show with David Letterman?
Who
or
is
did
Paul
I say hit me with
Schaefer?
something? You have a keyboard, Paul. All right,
Paul
I didn't like that last part.
My Paul Schaefer and my Skeletor are very similar impressions.
Paul Schaefer.
Who's Paul Schaefer?
Oh,
We're going to have He-Man on the show, Dave.
What do you think about that, Skeletor?
It was fine. You really kind of forced the Freddie Mercury bit.
What do you think about that? My sidekick, Skeletor. Who is Paul Schaefer?
Who's Paul
I
Schaefer?
refuse to explain.
He's the guy who invented Schaefer.
Yeah. Yeah, well,
That's where you fuck a guy in a bad tie.
No, he invented shaving cream. Like when you shave your face.
Who
I
is Paul
have a
Schaefer?
sad story to tell you. It may hurt your feelings a bit. Today when I walked in my bathroom, I stepped in a big pile of shaving cream. Be nice and clean. This is Dr. Demento's classic song, Shaving Cream.
You get
Okay, all
about
right. You
stupidest
can't
shit.
keep banning me from singing and then do that.
Yeah, you know what?
You know what? I'm
refuse.
going to uphold the ruling on the field.
Yeah, I thought you guys were going to join in, and it was going to be like a
What?
fun memory.
Well,
but
well,
it
how
turns
the
out only
fuck-
I know the song,
how
and I
in
sang
the
it alone like an
literal
insane
fuck-
Yeah,
person.
that's how anyone
you
ever
psycho.
enjoyed Dr. Demento.
Why would anyone
Well,
know what that is?
I've talked about that Dr. Demento compilation to a lot of people, and you know what?
What is Dr. Demento?
We'll all
It
listen
brought
to
us-
it alone.
it
is that
brought
the
us-
Mento ads
True.
guy?
What?
Dr. Demento?
Wait.
No.
No, stop. Who do you
Tom,
think it
that's
is?
the guys in the lab coats exploding Diet Coke and Mentos
Well,
for
then
the
who is
commercial.
Dr.
Oh.
Demento?
Dr. Demento is not a YouTube star from
Yeah, no,
2008. He's a disc jockey that played comedy
it's that
records
show
in
on
the 70s
CBS
and 80s.
where he reads my Dr. Dementalist.
Yeah, Dr. Demento. He's on It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia. He plays Danny DeVito.
Oh, the dad from Matilda.
Dr. Demento plays Danny DeVito on It's Always Sunny.
So many references I don't know.
Sorry.
Sorry, man.
I'll
Who's-
periodically
whose
say
turn?
I'll,
Whose turn?
it's
I
yours.
think it's
I'll
my
say
turn.
Tom Waits every 3 minutes just to
That's-
get
that
you
would
back
be
fucking
great.
grounded to
I
reality.
also know Kurt Vonnegut and
Pennsylvania Animal Shelter is in desperate need of help caring for 71 rescued beagles. The shelter's owner said to the press, "It's time like these that I worry we've really overused the phrase cute emergency." You know, it's a popular Twitter account.
Yeah.
And
No.
this is actually a cute-ass emergency. Adopt those beagles,
I'm not
guys.
familiar with the
If
phrase
you're anywhere
cute
near
emergency.
Pennsylvania and you're looking for a beagle, I would suggest adopting these ones and giving them a nice home, helping out this shelter, doing good work.
Do you want to give them any ats or
Spay
any-
and neuter your co-hosts, or else they might start getting mouthy.
A man's vision has been permanently tinted red after overdosing on Viagra. When asked for comment, the man said, quote, "It was worth it to fuck that 8-year-old I bought in the Hitler room."
You know how hard it was for me to bomb for that long?
What's up?
You know how hard it was for me to bomb for that long?
For that
Like, I
whole
just-
joke you just did?
For that, I talked for like 3 minutes around that too.
Yeah.
I know you could have stopped.
And just I was just like, if
You
I
did
just
it to
commit
yourself.
it, and I committed to the whole thing.
I
thought,
know.
maybe I'll get some level of respect, and it's just hard for me because I'm just used to killing so hard.
You know what it
Being
is?
the
You,
voice
you,
of
you know,
a generation like I am.
you know why I love watching you when you have to bomb and it's not, you're not going to save it? It's like watching a bouncy castle when it's like almost done running out of air, but it's also sentient and knows it's about to be doomed.
Oh yeah.
Sentient bouncy castles?
Yeah.
Well, because you know me, I'm killing,
Crushing, Rogan,
Yeah.
pussy.
My favorite.
I'm so straight for it.
Speaking of which,
Squishy in there, and warm.
It smells like good fish.
Smells like my dad.
I just want to put a spoon in there. just Tony Hinchcliffe eating pussy like it's a snack pack. Where do I put the straw?
Oh, yeah, it's one of the fruit at the bottom, pussy. You gotta stir it up. I've dumped granola crunchies in. It's like a parfait.
It's a
at
Chobani
Starbucks.
Punani.
Chobani Punani.
Chobani Punani, that's that guy from The Big Sick, right?
Oh, Jesus.
I haven't seen
No,
that.
he's from What's the Problem with Come Again? Or
Yeah, it's one of a pooh children, right? I was thinking the
I've
same
talked
thing.
about my Hari Kondabolu just like car bit on the show before, right?
Wait, what is the car
Oh,
bit?
it's just my favorite thing to do is just an impression of a Japanese man who is furious at Hari Kondabolu. Just, Hari Kondabaru!
All right.
Hari Kondabaru!
All right, I'm not gonna lie to you. That's a good bit, and it made me laugh very hard. he's just, oh, like he's
Kondabaru!
just murdered his son. Oh,
Sorry, continue, Tom.
oh, Dan Castellaneta. Who does his fucking Apu's voice? Harry Shearer.
No, it's the Hank Azaria.
I've mentioned this before. I need to learn references just so I can know what you guys are talking about and riff with you guys. Because I
You know what
Tom-
Japanese people are, right?
yes.
You're halfway here.
You're not going to catch up on like human history and public knowledge. All I can do is have
We
you
just
get
got
more
you to
specific. Yeah, pants. That was a 5-year project. All right, I'm going to be working my way towards haircuts by 30, If we're lucky, when we get to 40, you may
Yeah.
I
you may
cut
have
my
more
own
than
hair.
three
You're
pairs of
asking,
shoes.
you're asking why you don't have a flying car, and we're still fixing fucking potholes on the 405 here. Like,
Well, yeah, we should just fly over the potholes.
well, yeah, but
that's Tom's
That's
logic.
what I'm saying. The
A
money,
Virginia man put meth in his mother-in-law's coffee.
Virginia.
That will teach her to not clean up after herself.
What I love about this joke is that I was imagining he's like a Virginia man. Wait, Virginia? I thought he was a man. He doesn't know how to say vagina.
Yeah, I got it.
Oh my God. Oh, sweetheart, your Virginia's so wet. Oh my God, I love feeling that hot, wet Virginia wrapped around my shaft.
I love it, Virginia.
I'm pumping
I
it.
know,
Savannah.
he's
I'm
more into
pumping that Virginia.
Pennsylvania.
My favorite kind of Virginia, West.
On a girl. My favorite kind of person for sex.
Yeah, the good ones. None of those fellas.
I gotta retire my Tony Hinchcliffe impression. It's been too long.
But it's so fun.
I don't even know Tony well. Well, we're buddies, but I don't want him to think I'm.
Tony's not listening. Tony's not listening to anything that's not the sound of opera music while he flexes at himself in the mirror. Like, Tony's never done anything that Patrick Bateman didn't do a little less creepy. Like,
Yeah,
he's a bloodless American psycho. He does not care about the podcast.
in between ordering iced coffee and driving around listening to songs that make him think about a movie that he stars in about his life, Tony Hinchcliffe does not find time to hear me make fun of him on Mean Boys. All right, gang. A hooker stole an off-duty cop's car when he got out to get cash from an ATM to pay her. That's the real ice dude of the week. Shannon, play the music.
Cartoon snake.
She's a real ass dude.
Bear that says the N word. Albatross around Big J's neck.
We
Yeah,
have set
I
a
wanted
record
to,
for
like-
referencing other podcasts on this podcast.
Welcome to the Inside Baseball Variety.
Hit him up.
Hour.
First off, fuck you, bitch, and the click you claim. Second off, though, you wait till you hear this whole thing about fucking lispy Spanish Ringo.
A man is on trial for killing his girlfriend by sprinkling cocaine on his penis. I've heard of a blowjob, but this is ridiculous.
Wow, that's a That's a really good, but this is ridiculous joke.
Yeah. Your waters. Oh, never mind, I have my water.
Yeah, I'm almost out.
You were going to say no. You were going to deny me water.
I only have like one. I'll just go
Fucking
I'd go fill you up one from the tap.
French king of the wasteland. I'm
I
good. I
wanted
got
to
this.
drink fresh water that I bought.
After the Khabib-McGregor fight, a man jumped in the ring and punched McGregor in the face. He was heard shouting, "Where the fuck are my Lucky Charms?" Because he's Irish.
I like how you did that like it was a news report in the 1940s playing before
Where
Flash
the fuck
Gordon.
are my Lucky... Yeah, there we
After
go.
the
Breaking
McGregor
news,
fight-
somebody Irish learn a thing or three.
One of the mix jumped into the stand and tried to get even. Now our boys in blue took down those slanty-eyed motherfuckers, but not without the help of Winston cigarettes.
Easy there, Patty. Save it for the octagon.
If you want the bold, smooth flavor of an Irishman's punch, marry a McGregor. If you can't do that, smoke a Winston. Girls, they'll make you less fat. Which is bad. There's one good type of body, and you don't have it. Welcome to America. It's the 40s.
9 out of 10 doctors agree, don't be a fat lady. The other doctor is a fat lady.
Work those cankles off and build some battleships, girls, because it's time for your feature presentation. Fucking Wizard of Oz or some shit. Who cares? Yeah, the dog represented the Jews. It was a World War II movie.
Yes, that's not even a little correct.
Oh, you can't do Ringo without him turning into a ghost.
Oh, I'm Ringo. I'm so trapped.
in an octopus's purgatory.
What are we talking about?
Well, there's
We
a drop for the
out-nonsense
soundboard.
Tom.
What the fuck is going on?
Tom, you understand that this is what it's like listening to every conversation with you that I've ever had?
No, I make sense to me.
No, every single we're making sense to each other.
Yeah, that
every
doesn't
conversation
involve
with
me.
you is me trying to catch up to what you're catching up to right now. Isn't it a little tiring?
So are you ashamed of yourself
I
for
do
what
it
you've done
better.
here?
You do it, but you have more practice.
Yeah.
All right,
And I only involve one voice.
a man
I
confessed.
try to do that. Try to
You're
be
being tricked by us doing other voises.
Yeah, that's
You know,
really
like
what
a
it is.
baby might be. like a large bearded infant. Which I'm gonna be honest with you, having the socks and the way you're sitting is not helping this comparison.
Tom, I need you to get a job. It's me, your Auntie Ringo. I'm in no way calling him Expoozle or whatever his name is. I'm your Auntie Ringo.
You're calling him
And I'm your Uncle Shrek.
Then I saw her face, and I'm your opponent, Steve Harwell. I've been training for years with the robot they used on Ivan Drago. I built it in my basement out of AOL CDs. It's time to power up
Tom
your
is
fight
literally
game.
getting tired from trying to understand any of the references we've made.
Yeah,
this
Tom,
episode.
you look like a little kid that fell asleep after he was evacuated from someplace.
Yeah,
Like,
You look
just put on the first outfit you have and go and just grab a cot at the fire station.
This is what one of those kids looks like right after they got pulled out of like that fucking collapsed cave in Indonesia or whatever.
I was already feeling that way before the episode.
My
but
ex-wife
now,
was in Indonesia.
Hey,
We'll be right back. All right, guys, I got to do this next joke. A man confessed to burning down the house to, quote, get rid of memories. Trying to get rid of some memories? Have you ever tried weed, dude? Come on. Smoke a little weed.
Here's the problem. I want to make fun of you for how bad that is, but mine is even hackier.
Yeah.
You ready for
I
this?
I got another one. Suge
Okay.
Knight's son claims Tupac is alive and living in Malaysia. So if Ramsey Badawi disappears, we probably know what's going on.
Man, I missed that first one.
I think he would drop everything to go to Malaysia to hunt Tupac with Suge Knight's son, just to have a funny story for a podcast.
Now, when you
Hunter's-
say hunt him, here's what I think. Tupac's son is like genuinely looking to like find his father and reconnect. Ramsey is dressed like Elmer Fudd. 100%.
I'm looking for these wascally whappers.
Alternatively, he's wearing like a safari outfit and he has a large net on a stick. He's like, first I catch Tupac, then I go check on the snakes.
Did I ever tell you guys about the fucking the online multiplayer shooting game that was like Team Fortress, but one team was dinosaurs and the other team was guys with guns trying to kill the dinosaurs?
No,
Does
that
anybody
sounds
else have
pretty
to
tight.
pee?
Yeah, and what?
Anyone? Okay, go ahead.
Oh, okay. No, I'm going to talk about this dinosaur game for 20 more minutes now that I know you have to pee. I don't even
Okay.
remember anything interesting about it.
Should I
I'm
pee
just
and
gonna
come back?
No. Stay here forever. I'm going to make a gentle liquid running noise while he talks about dinosaurs.
Okay.
All right. I mean, I'm on your bed, so I'm just gonna go and drink more water.
All right. You're not going to pee on my bed.
I will if you keep me here.
Yeah, I'm not going to kidnap you.
Yeah, you're not a First of all, if push came to shove, you could murder us both with your hands in about 45 seconds.
Yeah, Tom. Do you understand how jarring it is to be in an enclosed space with you? I've known you
You're
for
not
years.
in here with us. We're in here with you. Like
I've known you for years. As soon as the car door shuts, I'm on DEFCON 1.
And so every time I get in an Uber with Tom, you can tell they see me get in, they're like, all right, it's a non-threatening, gelatinous man. And then Tom gets in on the other side, and there's like, this might be trouble.
Here's the thing: I don't look physically intimidating. It's a mental aura I cast onto people.
Yeah.
Well, it's because you look like you're really tired, but your eyes are also open very wide.
Yeah, you're like, I am alert, but do not have like the function to stop myself from doing some gnarly shit.
Wait, so it's your turn, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Here's a bad joke. A mysterious hole in the Midwest shot flames for 40 minutes. For more information, read my 1-star Yelp review of the restaurant at the Stables Casino in Miami, Oklahoma.
Whoa, what? I didn't know your mom.
There it is.
I didn't know your mom's pussy was a flaming geyser in Oklahoma. What a coinky
That
dink.
seems like some shit it would be.
Oh,
I think
shit.
it might be the last thing we haven't called my mom's pussy. I think we finished my mom's pussy bingo.
We haven't
Well-
said nice.
We shouldn't have ever made that 1,000 by 1,000 mom's pussy bingo card, but we solved it, and it's time to move on.
The free space just said teeth. Like, that was agreed on immediately.
Well, speaking of Keith, Mom,
Keith Mom.
Speaking of Keith, Mom,
Keith, Mom.
speaking of other thing, here is joke.
Yes.
Not joke. We'll recalibrate and do similar bad joke next week. Tom Puter analyzes surroundings and adapts poorly.
MS-DOS activate.
Therein lies the drama for viewing audiences at home. Tom Goss is the world's first retarded computer in Tom Puter by Chuck Lorre, coming to CBS every day, all day, until you die.
The world's first retarded computer. Tom Goss in Downsloading.
How can I love? I just pooped my hard drive.
I am a retarded computer. There's like 9 ways I don't understand human emotions.
I pet my mouse too hard. I tried to have sex, but how do I put this? I had a floppy disk.
Hey,
Now you get 12 seasons.
Wait, I thought yours are bigger anyway. They are. I didn't have enough blood to spare.
Yeah, just because it's bigger doesn't mean it works.
It's
like
like-
capitalism.
Or Dodger dogs. Damn, I just took down Dodger.
Man, you really stuck it to big Dodger dog.
I still have to pee.
Okay, sorry, Tom. Tell your joke and we'll
Okay.
wrap it up.
Oh, after the okay, all right.
I'm sorry, buddy.
No, that was fucking hysterical. I could,
Run program joke adjacent.exe.
I could
.ex.
follow that because it was about me. I'm one of the references I get.
I know what me, retards, and computers are. I can do the math
Tom.
on everything else.
Tom, what is capitalism?
Money fight.
Money fly, woo!
Yeah.
spring break.
Ah, we're going to live forever.
Covered in money.
Hell yeah. My dad's a lawyer. I can
TJ
rape
Miller.
whatever.
Woo! Spring break.
TJ Miller, 43 at spring break.
Yeah, TJ Miller.
He's not even at spring break. He's just running into buildings that are not participating and shooting them with a super soaker.
Ah, it's fun. Everybody's doing it.
Yeah, it's my pee.
It's mostly you, TJ.
Yeah. No, it's everybody.
No, it's like hella just you. We're actually
No, it's everybody, yeah!
We got to have a conversation
I was
about
in
this.
Deadpool!
No, look, hey, listen here. I'm trying to be diplomatic about this, but what you're doing in these establishments with that water pistol is certainly uncalled for.
I'm going to call the FBI and
Right.
tell them you killed a kid.
It's called the spring break, not the spring purge. All right. So, and look, there was a bomb threat at the ferry. And I'm starting to think you might have had something to do. As a matter of fact, you're going downtown, TJ. You're going to eat my pussy, TJ Miller.
Feed me your pussy, yeah! Tom, give me your phone. I'll read your last joke.
All right. So Tom's going to pee. Let's just have fun until he gets back.
TJ Miller, yeah.
Oh shit! It's
Yogi
loading.
Bear. I was an emoji.
Oh,
Yeah.
no.
Remember that and nothing else, yeah!
Hey, TJ Miller, what emoji were you? The poop emoji? We'll be right back. Sounds like he's more of a poop emoji.
Oh,
You just
I
got-
found it.
You just got blasted by.
Cat Williams was
Podcast.
arrested for attacking his driver over an argument about his dog. When authorities asked Cat about punching his driver, punching his driver.
Tom, I'm not doing this to be a dick. I need you to start from the top.
Okay.
I got lost in the woods
Okay.
there, champ.
Oh, that's really stopped you. Okay, all right.
I'm trying to give you a good lead up to make this work.
It's not gonna work.
If you
Cat
guys need
Williams.
me, I'm going to be watching a YouTube video
I
with
still
the
have
sound
to
up.
pee. Cat Williams was arrested for
Which
attacking his
Williams?
driver
Dog Williams?
over an argument
Hamster Williams?
about his dog.
Is his dog named Dog Williams?
When authorities
What if
asked
his- what if
Cat
Cat is named
about
Dog Williams?
punching his driver who was taking him to his Portland show over an argument over his dog, Cat responded, "You're gonna need to be more specific."
Here's what's fucked up. That's actually a really funny
I have
joke.
to pee.
Tom, we are torturing Tom tonight.
Tom, you've gotten boned again by my cruelty, and I got to say you deserve better. Boned again! Drat, Batman, I've been boned again.
Curse your bottomless bone.
Well, I'll just get out of the asylum next week, and I'll try again. Batman. When's he actually just gonna kill the Joker?
Right.
He should fucking kill him. Bang!
You know what? I get like killing the Joker. You should have probably killed the Riddler by now.
Bro, if you haven't killed the Riddler, I don't even know what to tell you.
Yeah, man. Cripple that bitch.
Yeah, riddles?
Yeah.
Who likes riddles?
Yeah.
Who's any riddle heads out there? No. You're not a fucking
You know somebody
You're not the
who
quiz
listens to this is
master.
like, oh, well, actually, I love.
Dude.
I have a book of riddles that I read and pretend is my girlfriend.
Here's the thing. If any show has a fan that's a big riddle guy and is currently offended, it's definitely our show, because we stole most of our listeners from This Is Rad in the early days, and their listeners definitely love riddles.
Those are some riddle bitches.
Dude, if you listen to This Is Rad, you straight up tell people riddles, and then you won't tell them the answer. You make them Google it, and you think you're fun. You're not fun. You're a riddle bitch.
I
Yeah.
peed. What's happening?
Apparently,
I'm going on
we've
this-
decided every fan of This Is Rad is a, quote, riddle bitch.
Well, I'm just saying, like, yeah, imagine people that, like, love riddles.
What the fuck happened during the pee?
A lot
We
of
talked
riddles.
about Batman for a minute, and then it got really hostile.
Whoa. I'm not hostile. I'm just tired, and I've had a bad day at work.
I'm sorry, buddy.
It's okay.
I enjoy the people of This Is Rad.
I had to have a job. It was so hard. It was really easy. It was hard. My life's hard. Man, something I realized. You can be miserable, and your life isn't even hard.
Mean Boys Podcast will be right back.
Ladies and gentlemen, the Mean Boys Podcast returns, and it is time for your Mean Boys mailbag.
It's the Mean Boys.
Mailbag.
Forgot we already put the
Yeah,
jingle in.
that's where the jingle goes. And you know what? This is the time in the show. We like to give a voice to the little guy. You little bitch.
Yeah. You small swine.
I love you guys. All right, let's do. I haven't even seen any of this. I've been up to my neck in tasks. Old man BLT, which right there.
Old man BLT lives on the BLT farm down the way.
A BLT. I do feel like the BLT cuts my gums. Like I'm chewing like a nicotine gum or something.
You're
like
a child.
I do feel like it's like just biting into a bunch of like fiberglass.
I feel like a BLT is just a bunch of shit that goes on top of a real thing.
I'm with you there as well. But I
just-
feel
I
like
can't
sometimes
accept
the
B
bread
as a
on a
main
BLT.
protein.
How does a
sometimes-
BLT hurt you? I need you to explain
just
this.
the bread, like you toast the bread
So
and it
not
just
even-
into
so
your
you-
gums.
It's a sharp
can't-
sandwich.
You can't
Yeah.
eat toast.
I eat toast all
Too
the time.
sensitive for toast now.
All right, Tom. I don't appreciate this racist football coach attitude you've adopted
I'm not
when it
ra-
comes to my sandwich proclivities.
Look, I'm on the sandwiches side.
By the
on
way-
this one.
Another added to the list of Keith biography titles.
Sandwich proclivities?
Yeah, and also filing under drag names. Okay, I'm just trying to keep this stuff
Chapter
more
9,
organized.
my ham-based indiscretions.
Chapter 10, The Gravy Diary. Oh, dude, I forgot about the butthole monologues where Keith just
Yeah.
goes up and he's like, I farted out a Cheeto that looked like it hadn't even been eaten. What is my butt doing?
It has one job.
All right, so Old Man BLT writes, when and where is the meetup, and can we come in a Halloween costume? Oh, in the spirit of Halloween, would you want your tombstone to say? And if you could haunt any famous location, where would it be? Survey says Keith's butt.
That's where you're going to haunt?
No, I wouldn't haunt your butt.
It's
Pretty crowded in there.
It's what location we want to haunt?
Keith's butthole's like Hong Kong for ghosts. They're just... it's like the inside of a magical sword.
Bunch of Japanese ghosts
Your butt
sleeping in a
is-
shelf.
Your butt is Frostmourne from the Warcraft 3 video game expansion set.
The souls of a million doomed men trapped
Coast to
inside
Coast
my
AM
rectum.
falsely aired an audio recording said to have been taken in your butt that was later revealed to be fake, that they thought was the sounds of hell.
If you play my farts backwards, it tells you that Paul McCartney's dead.
Because there's thousands of ghosts living in your anus, and they roil around, but still somehow did not digest the Cheeto. That's how unhealthy you are. They just
I don't
like
think that's on me. I think that's just a powerful Cheeto.
There's just like a water slide of ghosts that ushered it out the other end until poink.
It's gonna feel
came
like somebody
out
got like a shotgun shell stuck in a Cheeto bag.
Yeah, well,
Where would I haunt? Where would you haunt, Tom?
Disneyland. Destroy maximum happiness.
wow.
Destroy. What an unnecessarily shitlord answer. No one's fun. I knock over kids' ice cream. I'm a cool, tough boy.
That's like if
Dude,
okay,
your
that's like
job
if,
as a
okay,
ghost
you know
is
what
to
that's
ruin
like?
shit.
I have a
Your
con-
job as a ghost is... I don't really know what your job as a ghost
I have a
is.
ruin shit.
convoluted. That's what that sounds like theory. That
Yeah.
sounds like if Sid from Toy Story
Okay.
grew up,
Yes.
started a band.
Yes.
They translated one of that band's lyrics into Japanese. That's what Destroy Maximum Happiness. That's what that sounds like.
Holy damn it, Christmas.
Do you understand the Rube Goldberg machine of ideas I had like that evoked in my mind?
You needed an erector set to build that joke.
Bro, and future generations will gaze upon it and weep.
And be like, indeed, that is kind of what that sounded like.
Indeed, that was sort of funny, I guess.
Well done. I am thoroughly, mildly amused.
I thought you were going to say, I am 35 years old, and I listen to guys 10 years younger than me talk about trying to make it while I don't know, fuck the same lady a bunch.
This is such a high improv episode. What's that one improv podcast? Comedy Jam Jam?
Whose line is it anyway? Comedy Jam Jam.
pajama.
Those are your PJs that have Richard Pryor's face on them. Those are your comedy
Dude,
jam
I would
jams.
totally get those pajamas.
I would never let you borrow those pajamas.
You don't have those.
If I had them, I wouldn't.
You don't
give
have
them
the
to you.
technology.
They have it. Well, you don't have the balls to make pajamas with Richard Pryor
I
on
would
them.
totally wear those.
I would fuck your ass. All right. Not wrong. Oh yeah, we never even answered that question. Where would I haunt?
I
Shit.
answered it.
Where's my favorite place? I don't know.
I
what
honestly might haunt Disneyland too, but for like more sincere reasons and less destroy maximum the good time.
I don't know that there's any place I really
that's a
like.
good
Less,
job.
yeah, let's ruin a churro USA #1 or whatever the fuck you
That's the
said.
ghost job is to ruin shit.
That's when you just decided that.
Dude, that's why Casper's a movie. It's because he's the exception.
The amount of times you've yelled at me about Casper as a movie.
They threw
Not to mention as a
ghost
mattress.
poop at a psychiatrist. It's
Tom is not aware that there are multiple brands of mattress. He just thinks that just one day, if you're lucky, fucking the bed fairy drops you a lumpy sleeping
Tom is
surface.
not aware that people listen to this after we record it.
Dude, honestly, until we went on tour, I
Tom's like,
really believe
people
that you were
heard
creating.
that? What?
Wait, say that again?
Oh, before we went on tour, I thought all the people tweeting us were just bots Connor created to keep us doing the show.
I like that you think I would try that hard to do anything. I guess I would haunt prehistoric pets in Chino, California. Why, you ask? So I could watch kids that were at the Chuck E. Cheese next door walking in
All right,
to
no, stop
look
there.
at the reptiles. That's the only answer I could think of, so that's what I've decided on.
That's a good answer.
I can't think of a funnier answer.
I haunt Disneyland. One of my good memories.
I would honestly hate it at prehistoric pets, but if I could have a laptop as a ghost, I think I'd be all right.
Dude, destroy maximum
I think
happiness.
you are you're a cloud. I think you can go into the cloud.
Cool.
Yeah, you are a laptop, dude.
Dude, you're a laptop.
Oh, good one.
You're my special little laptop.
Dude,
Oh, well, now it's kind of sweet.
Not Ron Wesley writes, do you have any weird and unusual hobbies or interests that you may not have shared? Well,
I can't imagine what we haven't talked about.
Have I
at this
told my
point.
dog story on the show?
What is your dog story?
It's just.
Did you
telling
fuck the
yours.
dog, Tom? Did you fuck
No,
it? That's kind of like the time that you fucked that dog.
What is going on?
Keith, you're a dog fucker.
I love fucking dogs.
I found out about it on the internet. Yeah, Keith fucked a dog, and he's gay for the dog or whatever.
Keith every news story
Is this Beavis and Butthead? What the fuck
Every
is going
single
on?
day, Keith is gay for dogs. He loves dogs,
and
the dog
specifically
he
dogs
cocks.
with dongs.
He wants to fuck that dog. All
been
right,
playing-
Tom. What's your dog story? Sorry.
Oh no, I've been playing Candy Crush.
Connor is rummaging through an empty garbage can. What the? It's like
I dropped something.
It's like you're just doing things to make it very clear audibly that you're not interested.
Oh well, dude. When I don't like a conversation, I just change the conversation.
Anyway, that reminds me of a 20-minute detour about a Yu-Gi-Oh card.
It was back in the summer of 2011, and Duelist Genesis had just hit the stand.
What's your dog story?
Oh, I don't have one.
Did you fuck the dog? Did you fuck the dog, Tom?
Did the dog
Tell me if you fucked that dog.
Are you married to a dog?
Arf, arf, arf. That
dog is your dad.
don't, what the fuck? I don't like this.
The dog is your dad.
You fucked a dog. Does that mean that dog's my uncle? There we go. Okay.
That wasn't anything.
Nothing.
That was a
This
callback
has
to
been
Nice
anything.
Boys.
Oh, yeah.
Hey, everybody.
What?
Welcome to the Mean Boys podcast. Weird or unusual hobbies.
That
I
voice
used to throw playing cards. That was something I did for fun. I threw them at a styrofoam target. I got kind of good at it. Not amazing. I guess I was better than anyone you'd meet, but
Yeah.
it's because nobody cares about doing it.
Yeah, it's a skill that like no one has at all. So if you can do it a little bit, you're really good at it.
So now I could probably do it again better than the layman, but not particularly well now. That was a whole summer. I was obsessed with ninjas and throwing playing cards in my house.
I think everybody goes.
More or
Every
less
kid,
pretending to be a ninja.
every goofy suburban kid I think goes through there. I want to be a ninja like summer,
was goofy.
where you get real into like
Yeah,
I'm
I
gonna,
want to be a ninja summer.
yeah, I'm gonna buy nunchucks and then I'm gonna handle shit.
Yeah, no, I mean, we had this whole thing where the horse trails behind our house, we'd, like, made maps and given them, like, medieval names and decided
Right.
where the orcs lived and stuff. And then we would just go back there and beat the shit out of each other. And it was
That's
like,
awesome.
what, do we need lore for this? Like, do we need like a whole backstory to call each other gay and fist fight next to my grandma's house?
My brother threw a ninja star at my stepdad once. That was pretty tight.
Whoa. What? That's fucking...
He was mad. He was,
that's
like,
awesome.
he was mad and ate and didn't really know what to do. So he just goes, yeah! I didn't throw it in any kind of lethal way. It just kind of like clanged on the wall. But it was pretty funny to just see him like try and weaponize these fucking,
Weapons?
the Santa Fe Springs swap meet ninja stars we got for $3.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Tom, you got any weird hobbies?
When I was a freshman in high school, I got
fucked
really
that
into
dog.
rock, paper, scissors.
Did you fuck the rock?
Did you marry the scissors? And did you kill the paper?
Are you gay for paper?
Man, you
I enjoy hiking. I think
man whore, dog gay.
What is this?
Yeah, I
I was
enjoy.
one of our fans self-destructing, trying to think of a tweet.
I enjoy hiking. Here's the problem. I have this whenever
So
I'm like,
hiking and rock, paper, scissors.
Yeah.
I'll take things an alien says so that people don't realize he's an alien, accidentally giving it away worse than anything he could have said. I enjoy human games like rock, paper, scissors, and hiking.
I do your earth skill of walk high.
What kind of thing is that to say? Tom,
I went through a 4-month
fucking
period
weirdo.
where I enjoyed water and the window.
here's the thing. I'm not like proud of it. I don't enjoy many things.
I would play.
I don't take pride of the things I did during the
Yeah,
I would play many hours of game. Look at ants. Watch ants study for use
And
in
everyone's favorite time concept of light.
Yeah, it makes it fucking makes
On
dating
and off,
difficult 'cause
how
I'm like,
do?
I hope this girl enjoys me talking about water. 'Cause
I turn on
fucking-
Inside Sun.
Oh yeah, Tom. On a if Tom went on a date or something, hypothetically, the only way that happens, and he's just like, yeah. So other than the radio show where I'm interrupted and berated unfairly before I can explain anything I've ever actually thought,
That's
I guess I like hiking. And then the girl goes, hiking? What? And you find it's me in a mask.
that is a actual conversation
I
I've
like
had
that you
with
guys
the
have already
girl.
fucked twice before you do the mask reveal.
Well, 1.5 times. For
Or a girl asked me, I think it's my pin tweet, asked me what my podcast was about.
Oh,
and I
yeah.
said, it's mostly my roommates calling me retarded. So the live show, a woman hits me with the belt. And it just ended the conversation. She just walked away
Yeah.
slow. What's the next question?
This is mostly directed at Tom and Keith. Wow. Okay.
Nice.
Fine. That's cool.
What's it like being fat and gay?
Did you fuck that dog? No. He writes. This is his words. As fellow fat men, do you feel that it is a hindrance to dating? How would you go about demonstrating your other qualities? Oh, you mean like length and height?
Oh, I would show, dude. Once they realize how crazy I am, they don't think I'm fat at all.
Yeah, you really have a different
Yeah, I have a different set
Well,
of
Tom,
issues.
your problem is when you talk about you try to talk about being crazy and make it disarming. Like, hey, I know I'm a little weird or what, but it just comes across as you like thinking you're like Hot Topic edgy. Like, look, I know I'm twisted, bro.
Yeah.
Wait, what do you mean?
I know I'm terminally sledding, or slayed, skizzled, but
Say what?
What?
I don't know what I'm getting at
Yeah,
here.
you really fell off
Yeah,
the
you
cliff
lost
there.
me pretty hard.
You started grabbing at consonants and hoping for the best there, Chief.
Oh, what's this wiggity biggity biggity ding dong
Yeah,
dong.
I'm not trying to
you
be
got me.
edgy when I fucking
Squiggity
talk
biggity
about my
ding dong
mental
dong
health.
dong.
I tone it down a lot.
I know. I'm sorry, bud.
Yeah.
What are you saying about so the fatness isn't as
It's
bad as
not
the.
really a hindrance to me. I was just talking to Tom about this. 'cause-
Yeah, and we feel differently about
Well,
it.
my thing is sort of like I think being a fat guy and trying to date is like, when you're younger, like especially like high school gets beat into you, like, no one wants to date the fat guy because there's like a weird currency against it. Honestly,
Yes, the fat Rupel.
yeah, the ripple.
Oh, come on!
Hey.
Fucking up top, the ripple.
Blap, blap, blap. But no, I mean, I just feel like high school's over. We're all fucking grown-ups. I feel like people like fat dudes.
This is Keith's brainwashing. High school's over, and nobody can. And it's like everyone will laugh at you if you fuck a fat guy.
No, they absolutely won't.
They'll mock you. They'll call you names.
I've fucked 50 people.
They will.
That's insane.
Every single one of their homes have been vandalized because people found out that they were having relations.
Yeah, that's
like harboring a Jew during the Holocaust.
They paint vegetables on their door with blood, the blood of their children.
Paint vegetables with blood.
The honest thing is,
a fat man,
don't
you're going to get hit by a meteor made of God's
Can I
wrath.
actually answer this sad fat idiot's question?
No. I'm sorry, go
Don't
on.
define yourself as the fat dude. It's very easy for
Do not define yourself as the fat dude.
No, it's very easy for like fat dudes, especially if you're kind of funny, which I feel like a lot of our fans are sort of like the funny guy in the group.
Far beneath
You
our
define
brethren.
I'm just going to talk through
resign
you fucking
themselves.
brick wall.
You know, like motivating up your fat guy quote and putting a background behind it and changing the font.
What, Martin Luther King size? Fucking
Yeah, exactly.
Martin Luther King, Carl's Jr. I don't know. You got any other ones?
Martin Luther, king of eating fatty foods.
Yeah, that sure. That
Martin
works.
Luther Burger King.
Yeah, that works.
Martin Luther Burger King.
Martin Burger King.
Martin Burger King. I believe it was Martin Burger King who said. Sorry.
Yeah.
Go on.
Anyway, as Fat Gandhi once. No, just like don't define yourself as fat. Don't lean in with self-deprecation. Be confident. Be a person. They know you're fat. You don't have to
Wear
acknowledge it.
black.
It's not like being. Yeah, honestly, dress yourself well. That's the biggest thing I can tell a fat guy if you're trying to date.
Yeah, Keith.
Yeah.
I mean, if Keith's going, Keith going to the store and Keith going to see a girl, two very different looks.
They go to the store. It's very the baggy t-shirt, the shorts, flip flops. I don't give a fuck.
Get it done.
Yeah.
Keith's going to see a girl. He looks like he is in the background
sell
of
you a
fucking some
car.
Happy Days episode.
The buttons are up. The hair is done. It's over. It's
yeah,
lights
Every
out.
first date I've seen you go on, you look like you're going to sell a car, and it's going to get sold.
I mean, I'm about but what is my dick if not the Pinto of genitals? Like it's
Yeah, you really do.
it's neither reliable nor particularly aesthetically pleasing. But I keep
you look
putting
like
it
the
in
guy
people.
who's really hustling, working the concession stand at the small town movie theater, so you can afford enough to buy the new Corvette and fucking impress Sally down the road. You know,
My advice, because I operate from a different
My
place.
advice is curl into a ball and roll as though you were a roly-poly bug away from civilization.
my advice when it comes to the girls, well, let me clue you in.
Quarantine human interaction and burn it as though it were an invading alien force.
Look at them as if they are a troublesome animal you are unsure how to remove from your property.
Ask their opinions upon the deaf. Offer no context for why.
Okay. Recount memories and redact them after realizing they are dreams.
List people you would consider murdering.
Pretend that you don't just dream a loop of the Digimon movie. Oh, shit.
No, my advice.
I'm sorry, Mrs. Goss. Your son is suffering from Digimon psychosis.
He has a Digimon sleep paralysis.
Yeah, he
A.K.A. Agumon in the bedroom syndrome.
yeah, he's like Sid Barrett from Pink Floyd, except all he sees is just fucking acid flashbacks of a T-Rex whose arm is a bazooka or whatever.
Dude, you fucking nailed Digimon.
That's the only Digimon I can think of.
T-Rex arm bazooka.
Yeah.
Done.
My brief advice is the only time I fucking
My brief advice is a
Tom Goss.
manifesto I will leave behind when I am panache.
Tom writes in his letter of a fat man in Montgomery jail.
look. Yeah, no. When I feel fat, doesn't matter how you look, but when I feel fat, I completely shut off and always, fucking feel good about yourself and then try interacting and shit with girls. Because I think Keith's right about them not caring as much, but it's a thing in your own head just as much
But can you stop
as anyone
you
else's.
from caring?
That's what I'm saying. If you're working out, if you're eating healthy,
You're
you're
only
gonna
as
feel
fat-
better, and it's gonna boost your confidence, and
Totally.
that's a big
I feel like
deal.
you're only as fat as you feel.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and that's that's
Keith in his head is 193 pounds.
no. I feel fat a lot. I mean, I have been working out and trying to eat better, and like it does, help.
But
me
you
feel
have
more
the
confident.
confidence of a man.
Yeah, I mean, but I think that part of that, like I was saying with the guy, is like, realigning how you define yourself. Like, if I'm a fat guy is the first thing you think about yourself, you're going to live as the fat
Then
guy.
you might be a redneck.
Then you might be a breadneck. But no, if you're like, oh, I'm like the funny guy, I'm the sweet guy, I'm the guy who's into whatever, and then like ninth on the list is I'm also
It just
the fat
sounds
guy.
like you're describing a fat guy. He's funny and sweet. He's fat,
What do you
isn't
want
he?
to do? Yeah, fat people were good at other shit. Sorry, we're not all pretty enough to be the world's shittiest
Yeah,
man.
all the fat people out there.
I'm not even pretty enough to be.
No, I know, but you sure seem to think you are.
I don't look. I'm not.
God, imagine a world where Connor was as hot as he behaves.
I'm not particularly attractive or talented.
For that, neither of
To
those.
justify, especially not to justify this like arrogant kind of podcast character that I do.
Yeah.
So I guess I'm just hoping I figure out some kind of fourth thing that makes it work. But in the meantime, it's just very annoying, and it's been very troubling to my personal relationships.
What?
Just my
being
horrible
fat?
me persona.
You could just not be this way. Have
I
you
don't-
considered that?
Here's the problem. It is pretty fun
Yeah. No, it's fun. No, it's hilarious.
for me.
Yeah. As somebody who's not
The only-
dating you, I find it wildly fun.
Nobody's dating me.
Well, yeah, that might be why.
I don't want them to. They're trying to
All
get
right.
in.
You're
I'm turning people away.
You're taking a real "you can't fire me, I quit" approach to
That's
the concept
exactly.
of romance.
Dude,
Maybe I'll
you
pick
can't
up
fire
his
me. I quit
character.
is exactly what I've done.
No,
with dating.
I'm the most attractive.
I'm doing the Postmates of dating right
You are
Right.
bad
I'm
at talking.
I don't have a boss. I have an algorithm, and that algorithm, human sadness. It dictates my every move.
We got anything else
On
in
the
mailbag?
next episode of the Mean Boys podcast, it takes 45 minutes to answer one tweet because Connor won't stop riffing and then overanalyzing his performance in real time.
Connor
and then
does a book
doing a meta
report on
bit.
his own bit.
He's so fascinated by himself, a man he hates, a narcissistic self-hater of some kind. Wow. This is, okay, as Tom is clearly Winnie the Pooh, what cartoon characters...
I love that, assuming, as we all do, that Tom is in fact the Pooh Bear.
Yes, assuming that light can become mass over time, which of you is the gayest? That's where. No, okay, so as Tom is clearly Winnie the Pooh, what cartoon characters do Connor and Keith most identify with? Oh, the one that fucks the dog. I vote Keith is Crumb from All Real Monsters.
I'll
and
take that.
Connor is pretty much Marge Simpson.
What?
I agree.
That's a weird one.
That's a little odd.
No, Marge's sisters.
Oh, Patty
Patty
and
and Selma?
Selma?
That makes even less sense.
I feel. You know what I feel like? I'm like Bart if he was written by the Family Guy writers.
No,
but
you're
not the good ones.
You're Krusty the Clown, where you take no joy in the concept of creating the art you're very good at making.
Yeah, that's a good point. I read
We
this
were-
about Kurt Cobain today, and it was hard because I'm like, I just agree with you on a lot of your points, man.
Yeah. You're like, well, I didn't finish the piece, but I did Google the price of guns.
Well, no, I'm just like, well, the next step is to marry a woman that everyone hates that I think is awesome, that murders me,
Yeah.
so she can live off my legacy, which in her case, she's going to be very disappointed.
I have a feeling that's going to happen to me.
Oh, you're going to be murdered by a girlfriend?
Yeah.
Well, the problem there is you have to get a girlfriend first.
I've had girlfriends.
Yeah, you know, I mean, it's there have been fires in Alaska, but I mean, it's mostly cold up there.
You don't think there can be fire in cold places, Connor?
I mean,
You
Alaska.
knew what he meant.
Alaska, there's certainly less
yeah,
fires.
he said a
than-
dumb thing, and I'm pointing out that he's
Alaska,
a dipshit.
where are there more fires? Southern California or Alaska?
Yeah, how many times a year do you hear about the Alaska wildfires compared to here?
They have oil rigs up there. They have crazy fires up there. What are you talking about?
Well,
Here's the
Tom,
problem. Tom's
this
probably
is exactly
right.
why you don't have a girlfriend.
Yeah, because she burned to death in an Alaskan
Fine,
oil
we
derrick.
tried.
That is where Tom's soulmate would be.
Just lumbering around Anchorage, dragging a loose log behind her.
She'd be at the bar that Francis from Malcolm in the Middle works at, drinking her days away, going, if only I could meet a thick-necked man who didn't know what he was talking about.
Find me your densest, most ignorant dude.
I would make him the fucking pancakes the size of hubcaps and marry him immediately.
Tom is just normal-sized Paul Bunyan.
I would have I'd have him put many well-meaning children inside of me. Wow.
Come, thick-necked Messiah, let me carry your burdens on the state.
I don't know. What cartoon could I be? Like Johnny
We were talking
Bravo,
about this
he was-
yesterday because we were talking about BoJack. And Keith's like, "Yeah, I'm Mr. Peanut Butter. Tom is Todd, and Connor's BoJack."
That works out.
I'm Will Arnett.
Yeah, no, you're BoJack
No.
Horseman.
Yes.
Is he voiced by Will Arnett?
Yeah.
Yes.
So I'm Will Arnett.
Yeah.
No.
All right. What's Tom's story where he got kicked a lot?
You know, I already tweeted this as a reply, but you're gonna have to be more specific. I'm
yeah.
assuming you're. I
One
think
of
I
Tom's
know-
main hobbies is getting kicked a lot.
Yeah, it's like his whole deal.
Yeah. Here's the problem. It's not a funny story at all.
Yeah, I don't, maybe it isn't. You know.
Yeah. No, it super isn't.
On a seriously related note, Andrew Janoski writes, "If I met Tom IRL, would he let me hug him? Fucking love you guys. Keep up the good work. Thanks, Andrew. Would you hug Andrew?
Yeah, just let me know what's going on. Don't just hug me out of the blue, but be like, can I give you a hug? And
Definitely
I'm
don't hug him out of the orange because
yeah,
he sometimes thinks that orange is mad at him.
yeah.
All right. I'm in bed, bitch. Do any of the Melias have a favorite creepy internet story? And if so, what is it?
I got into Slender Man for a while.
That I started a business with my roommates.
Whoa. We're going to have to lightning strikes incorporate.
Who will do the dishes?
No one.
Not me, the pirate.
Yarr.
Who's spooky.
I'm a ghost pirate.
Today you're dim. You bet your pirate.
Yo ho, yo
You
ho.
bet your
It's not
booty
far
I
off
am.
from Shrek.
Yay, arr. Donkey. I shit in my pantaloons. Yarr.
Avast, ye scurvy donkey.
I forgot about Shrek.
It's everywhere, donkey.
Oh, God, it's
I like
underneath
this
the car seat already.
Yeah, my favorite internet horror story is the Patreon bonus where Shrek shits his pants began.
Oh, yeah. Well, that started in Sacramento. I
Yeah.
believe we were driving around.
This has been like a year-long bit at this point.
Tom, do you have any creepy internet stories you enjoy? I was watching this video about Review Bra getting stalked, and I felt bad for the guy because he was getting harassed by people on the internet.
Yeah,
That
shit.
bums me out. So stuff like that is creepy. I'm afraid, someone might murder me, but thankfully I'm not that successful, so I feel pretty safe.
I enjoy Slender Man, or I used to.
Yeah, so does every woman in the world.
Yeah, I was into it before the woman.
Well, I'm saying they like slender men.
Yeah, he didn't get it.
Oh, well.
Tom's
category
modeled
of
after my
man.
favorite horror story, Thickman.
Thick man. It's a thick ass slender man. Not very discreet for his size, granted, but it's still pretty easy to spot.
You look in the woods, you'll see a daddy lurking.
All right, what's the cheapest thing you've done to save money?
I'm trying to think of some real cheap movies. When we was I with you, or was it all three of us when we poured out the glass jar of pennies and we were trying to mathematically figure out the least amount we could spend and all get in and out?
Oh,
yeah.
that was the three of us.
That
Yeah.
was the three of us.
We were like,
Yeah.
all right, if one
When we had it was like a sombrero full of Mexican nickels,
and it was like we can all
And
get
it
a
was just
double, or we can get 3 singles and then share a small fry.
Oh, I
Like, it
get
was-
anything.
What's up?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, that's right. You're a no meat boy.
Yeah. Well, they
Yeah.
have non-meat shit. I wasn't that hungry, and I was just like, we didn't have enough money for
Hello.
all three of us.
Yeah.
Tom at a party. Hello, I am a no meat boy. Tarian.
I'd say the cheapest thing I've done to save money was not eat for 3 days.
Yeah, I've siphoned gas out of parked cars.
Whoa, no, with your mom or solo?
No, with a couple friends of mine.
Damn, what were you using the gas for?
They just needed gas for their car, and then we didn't have any money.
We used to just get a can of gas. This was our hobby.
Yeah.
On my childhood street. Get a can of gas, and then just pour it on stuff and light it on fire. It was just
Yeah,
like
rules.
a big one. Soak the teddy bear in the gas. Light the
Uh-huh.
teddy bear on fire. Play soccer with the flaming teddy bear.
Yeah,
So much fun.
that rips.
Never even kind of got hurt.
We should be doing that right now.
Nothing happened
do it.
except we made memories that last forever.
Dude, we got to play fire soccer at some
Dude,
point.
that and fire wire, where you put steel wool on a dog leash and you whip it around, and it makes a cyclone of fire that you control with your hands. You feel like Dr. Motherfucking Strange, Keith. It
Oh
rocks.
shit!
Dude, we used to one time I got grounded one time. My mom comes up by the side of the house. Someone calls me on the house phone. Back in those days.
Yeah.
And we're outside with a barbecue stick lighter,
Right.
just trying to get a piece of cardboard to catch on fire. No propellant, no nothing. Just wanting to watch a cardboard fire, and that's how boring the suburbs of Chino were.
It's like, what if we watch something even more boring burn?
Let me go to what hobos refer to as public access infomercials. An unfucking supported
Yeah.
cardboard
Let's watch
fire.
Caveman TV and see what pans
And then
out.
let's go rub Nick's mom's dildo on his face and throw dog shit in his house.
Which will never stop being fun.
because we're bored.
We got voicemails?
We do, yeah. Sorry.
No, you're-
I was having too much fun on memory lane.
No, you're good.
I've been waxing nostalgic this episode because my assassination draws near.
Tight.
All right, so let's see if we got any voicemails. All right, this one. Oh, I'm seeing a 6-letter bleeped out word that's either fucked or the other one.
Well, let's find out
after the break.
The Mean Boys Shuffle. 1, 2, here we go.
Oh, shit.
Is this guy?
I fucked up, goddammit. You guys ever hear about Keith and the dog? That's a good one.
All right.
Oh, hell yeah. I loved it.
Is that it?
Wait,
Whoa. You gotta hang up. I'm dumb as shit.
what the... Dude, you people are weird, man.
Dude, I love interpretive jazz about Mean Boys.
Bro, do you understand? Okay, here's the best part. Here's the best part about this voicemail. Somebody left this at 2:59 in the morning.
Oh, man. This man's poor neighbors.
This man is on meth. Dude, I worry about you
He
guys,
clearly
man.
knows exactly 4 seconds worth of competent drumming before it eats shit.
I worry about you guys, and I live like a fucking animal. God damn. Take care of yourselves, boys and girls.
Hey guys, would you rather marry a chick with no legs or arms, or marry a blind chick that has her vagina sewed up?
Wow. Okay, dude, first of all, congratulations on winning the Prison Basketball League championship. You guys played hard. Yeah, good. You played a good, clean game. Would I rather marry a chick with no legs and no arms, or a blind chick whose vagina was sewed shut?
I gotta go no legs or no arms.
Whoa, okay.
I mean, look, if I'm caring for the disabled, I better get to fuck. You know?
They're both disabled.
Well, sewed shut. I mean,
Oh.
I think first order of business is let's go to the emergency room and fix your vagina.
But I think you're getting the point.
yeah,
is,
she can't
you're on
fuck.
some real cask of Amontillado.
Fuck everything. God is dead. Woman.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Explain.
Because she would tell me how, Connor, I just see whole worlds in my head when you riff at me. Nervously, you know? And I could look at her and try to figure out if she liked me without being insecure about her looking back at me.
Man,
It's got everything I want.
This is
that
the
was the
furthest
darkest answer that could have been.
This is the furthest Connor's ever gone to avoiding eye contact.
What? Oh, with the blind woman?
Yes.
Yeah.
That's very funny.
No, I'd just look at her and I'd be like, I can look at you without feeling like I'm not enough. And she'd be like, well, I can't see anything, but that's very nice. She's sassy, my hypothetical. Man, I want a blind wife now.
Man, we're going to get you a blind wife, fam. If you're blind...
All right, you're blind? Is your pussy showing side? I'm sorry. You got to hit
If
the
you are
brakes.
blind and horny and listen to this show, leave us a voicemail.
Blind and horny.
Blind and horny. You're with us,
I mean, here's-
blind and horny.
Can I see photos of their faces?
Oh,
No, but neither can she.
Okay, I'll go blind.
Cool.
all right, so we got one more voicemail here.
Hey, Mean Boys. If the curse from Beauty and the Beast were to happen to the Pacquiao Palace, what would you guys all turn into? Thank you. Fuck everything. God is dead.
That's a fun one.
Keith would be the dildo he stole from Tosh.0.
Which I have lost track of.
What?
I don't know what happened.
Your inheritance?
I'm going to be straight up and down with you. The cleaning ladies came, and then I didn't see it after that, so I genuinely think a cleaning lady might have stolen my glitter dildo from Comedy Central.
Whoa.
I don't think they'd do that.
You gotta
Really? Well, yeah.
I actually don't think they would either, but it would be funny.
I
if you
mean,
walked
we
around-
stole California. It's blood for blood. You know what I mean? It's a
What
good
if,
trade.
what if you walked around with a Polaroid of a glittery dildo?
Have you
You're
seen
talking-
this dong?
Yeah, like a samurai.
Yeah. What would we turn into?
I
feel
think
like,
I'd be the mug.
Oh, we could never find you.
Yeah, Tom is a
I kind
crack.
of feel like you'd be a jug, and Keith would be a sassy ashtray.
I have an ashtray.
We kind of do.
We have that. What used to be an area for a plant.
I
we
feel
have
like-
the bonsai
you know
plant
the,
that we've been putting cigarettes.
You know
out
the
into.
bad guy in Fern Gully, like the big smoke monster.
No,
Ah,
I
damn
could
it.
not
Well,
even-
on that, but made of loose cigarette butts.
Okay.
If you're listening
well,
to the show,
I
you
like
know
you
what
being
that
a
looks
sassy
like.
ashtray.
I like me being a
You're like
sassy ashtray.
Frylock, but his base is an ashtray instead of cigarettes. It's fries.
I like that.
for sure your broken Yu-Gi-Oh clock.
Oh yeah, that would suck to be a broken Yu-Gi-Oh clock.
Hey, a broken Yu-Gi-Oh clock is
Right.
still stupid.
Still
twice a
duels
day.
twice a day. Woo! Spring break.
TJ Miller.
I'm TJ Miller.
Ah, what's the deal with bomb threats?
I can't do a spot in the east side of town anymore.
Not welcome at the Virgil.
I'm falling down a giant cliff.
It's a metaphor.
TJ Miller.
for your career.
I'm sorry, I was all over the place this episode.
This has
dear
been a
listeners.
wacky one.
I'm exhausted.
We've had good
Tom,
times.
you
we
look
burned
so
some
drained.
I mean, I went into this drained. It is like, it's crazy because you two are the highest energy I've ever seen you guys bouncing off each other.
Well, you know what?
And I don't even have the right energy to interrupt it correctly.
I'm like Matt Damon in fucking 24 Hours or whatever the fuck that movie's called. I just found it inside myself.
Oh, born guy?
I don't know what you're talking about.
His arm is fucked and is climbing, and he has to get out. And
That'd be James Franco in 127 hours.
you know,
Wrong number. Wrong guy.
Matt Damon in 24 Hours.
Yeah.
What?
Oh, so you're picking Ben Affleck up from rehab?
The UA Bowl parody of starring an Asian man named Matt Damon, but it's spelled with a Y. Yeah, that's the one. I love that movie.
Oh, man.
So, yeah, what do we got to plug, gang?
This weekend, October, Friday and Saturday, I didn't feel like looking. I'm going to be at Laughs in Tucson. I'm headlining out there. 2 shows, 8 and 10:30, Friday night and Saturday night. Grab your tickets. Come out to that. That's going to be fun.
Yeah.
I've never been to Tucson before, so I'm excited about that.
I think Keith will like Tucson.
I hope not.
I think you'll like it.
Very possible. October 18th, I'm at the Virgil in Los Angeles doing big money.
It has 2 basic districts. All right, cute and artsy,
Okay.
poor and fat.
Oh, okay. Yeah, no, I'm going to love this.
Yeah. It's everything else. Strip malls, Raising Cane's, Target, CVS, Walgreens,
Oh, shit.
supermarkets. You name it, you've got it right there.
Oh,
Big parking lot. Pull
Tucson.
right in.
Fuck
Get what
with
you
me.
need. Get the fuck out. The other part,
Tucson, I need
coffee shops, art
Yeah.
walks, galleries, clothing, thrift shops, buildings,
Yeah,
hobos,
if you're in
and
Tucson,
street food.
if you are in Tucson, take me somewhere fat or cute.
yeah, take you to a mirror, Keith Carey.
Sunday the 21st, I'm at Proof Rock here in Los Angeles doing a show called Pizza Party. The 26th and 27th of October, I am at the Madhouse Comedy Club in San Diego, California.
Make sure you come out to that pizza party show. There's a lot of industry there.
But it's actually a good show.
I'm sure. I don't know. It was funny to
Yeah.
hear. Like,
And it's just what the name of the show is.
I know.
Yeah.
I wasn't actually being mean.
And the 28th is goddamn Halloween right here in Los Angeles. The Mean Boys Halloween Spectacular.
Yeah, Halloween.
I dare say a spooktacular.
Indeed.
It's me,
Yeah.
Spooky TJ Miller.
Oh, and I can actually confirm now we booked our first guest for that, Jessa Reed. One of our favorite guests from the show is going to be there doing stand-up
nice.
fucking around with us.
Look at
I still haven't met her.
Divorced.
I'm going to let Connor deflate some more utterances out of him, and then we can wrap this thing up.
Seinfeld Kennison.
Tom, you got anything to book?
Not really. Wednesday, I'm closing out Rec Room in Huntington Beach. And then I'm
Ooh.
going straight from there to Host Common Bar.
Hey!
So,
Yeah.
2 places in Orange County that no one listens to the show can go.
Well, dude, you don't think they're going to go to basically San Diego, to the world's hardest to find strip mall parking lot, to attend a biker bar show where the patrons are there?
Yeah, man. Hey,
No,
I
dude, I
host-
love Karma Bar. You should go if you're living.
Dude,
if you live
it's
down
my
there.
favorite place in the world.
Well, because
It's-
here's what you get. You get
I
to see
host
Tom.
every week. It's a weird shithole, and I fucking love it to death.
It's great, and you get to see Tom do hosting Tom,
Which is pretty funny
which
to watch.
is great because Tom will go up, he'll start to riff on something, realize it doesn't make sense, unite the audience in laughing at him, and then give the next comedian a nice crowd. And he goes, "Yeah, that wasn't the time to bring that up, but we got some more comedy."
Talk about sacrificial lamb.
Yeah. All right, gang. Love you. Thank you for listening.
Fuck everything. God is